things.
I mean, we got a full screen.
So for those of you on stream, this is Cammie's official artwork, by the way. If you like this
Really
art
good, by the
style,
way.
go hit up with a drink of life with a 0 for the
Great.
of in Twitch chat. Bug him to do all of your artwork. Pay him for it, please. This man deserves money for his contributions to everything that he does for D&D as far as artwork is concerned.
The eyebrows above the hair!
That's called anime?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
even hate
just
that
realized
in the
that.
anime art. I hate that so much. It triggers me.
You know, I was
don't-
gonna put it
don't
under
worry,
the
I'm
hair.
sure-
I
I'm
think
sure now
I just
that
fell
you-
asleep on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't worry. I'm sure now that you've mentioned it, it's probably triggering Drake, and he's gonna be even more pressured to pressure me to change it mid-fucking sessions.
What? You said you didn't want to change it mid-session, so I'm not gonna give you the art mid-session.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
personally
relax.
care. I know you
I
did.
still have it
I
up
mean,
on
it
my
looks fine.
screen.
It's just triggering one person here, and that person's a normie. I mean,
Nah,
what?
Hey!
It triggers me, but
I am not a normie.
I can
excuse me.
tolerate it.
I
Please
wanted
take
the art
that.
style
I mean,
to be
I
different
see
from that.
too many anime, and it just triggers me by this point.
I mean, I watched Fairy Tail today, so I can say no.
I have not
know.
watched today's Fairy Tale. I did, however, watch. Just before we went live, I finished watching Sword Art Online.
Oof.
I have not watched anything other than the first season of Sword Art Online.
The second half of the first season sucks dick.
Alicization is really good.
It is.
I
Hey.
100% recommend it.
I recommend a show called Radiant. if you
Dude
haven't seen it
came
yet.
so far in his writing style and everything since the first portion of the series. Dude has improved.
He's
so much.
he's redoing the first few seasons.
Yeah, I know.
He's rewriting them, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be new canon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
He's essentially, as far as like light novel and manga format and all that, he is basically brotherhooding Sword Art Online, and it's great.
Oh,
He is.
I wonder what he's gonna do with Aincrad after with
He
this
is
rewrite. That's
from
gonna
what
be
I
great.
from what I remember reading, and you can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but he's actually going through and like he's not doing like huge skips like he did before. Like he's actually detailing a lot about each individual floor.
That's
Ooh.
really cool. I like
It's gonna
that.
be definitely longer. Definitely.
Oh, it's
longer.
gonna be insanely longer. Like if they actually adapt it into an anime, Sword Art Online is gonna turn into the new Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it.
No, because there won't be a scene where someone said last 5 minutes and then it's like 4 hours long.
That could happen. It could.
Oh, it's
Anyway.
gonna be interesting. I always like rewrites because then you get to see a different side of what they're thinking.
Yeah. No, I agreed. 1 second. As I pull up. Move things around on my desktop here. Alright, Streamlabs, you go over here, out of my way, thank you. Last week, on Princes of the Apocalypse, our group of adventurers, or our current group, I should say, between Bolo, Cammie, Saiera, Karina, and Chud, all arrived in the small town of Red Larch. This mix-match group was brought together by a combination effort of the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave in an attempt to locate and bring back the original 4 agents who had begun to investigate the missing delegation and the cults that likely played a large part in it. As our makeshift group traveled from Red Larch to Belliard, they discovered that the original 4 made their way to Summit Hall, and then from Summit Hall, the last information that could be provided on them was that they headed due west from Summit Hall into the Somber Hills, following a lead on a mask that they had. This mask led them to the Sacred Stone Monastery, and that is where our retrieval party headed. After a bit of investigation and wandering in, our retrieval party stumbled into the middle of a large supper, which consisted of 6 monks, a cult guard, a cult priest, and what many consider to be the strongest monk within the temple in Helenray. After a very long and grueling fight that nearly resulted in our party's defeats, the party was successful, with the cults finally defeated in this room, and a sign of better things to come. Our group sought refuge among the craggy hills where they could rest. You guys would manage to actually get a long rest. Feeling fresh, relaxed, and ready to go. You guys went to sleep around 7 p.m. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We didn't even set guard, did we? Just passed the fuck out.
Well, he kind of just ended it when we said we're gonna go here.
Yeah, I think all of us
Yeah.
would have just passed out, though.
Regardless, I can just meditate for 4 hours anyways, compared to taking the whole 8 hours.
Elves!
Elves for the win!
Elves. I stabbed a guy.
Oh, yes, we
Yes,
understand.
congrats.
75 times in the chest.
I punched all of them.
I did the evil Superman stare to about 10 people in a room simultaneously.
You guys would all awaken in the middle of the night, feeling refreshed, revigorated. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. And from here, you guys can take it away.
Can I get the map, please?
Yeah, can't we have it?
8. And the 20-foot marker can go away. Yeah.
You guys want to go back in now? I'm ready. Eating a fish, by the way.
And Cammie's just sort of resting on the barrel of fish.
I'm eating one of the fish.
Yeah, bros, 5 more minutes, bros. Still tired as hell from last night, dude.
I'll throw fish water on Chud.
Oh, dang, bro, that smells good. What is that?
It's the fish.
Oh, you got any more fish water? Or not
There-
fish water, actual fish, dude?
It's in the barrel.
Sweet. I'll grab some fish for breakfast or dinner, whatever you want to call it.
What time is it? So we actually considered whatever.
It is
He
5
said
a.m.
5.
5 a.m. Then yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
for
bright and
breakfast.
early.
Not even bright yet.
Well, you know what I mean. It's really early.
We should probably go in while it's early and nighttime. In case there are more people that probably won't expect it.
Fair enough. We shouldn't take any longer.
Second that, bros. So we'll just do a quick morning prayer. I'll be ready to head out. Chud kneels down, says a prayer to Tyr, and gets up, grabs his sword and shield, and guess heads out.
Are you changing your spells?
I don't think paladins have to choose their spells; they just know them all.
They know them all, but you only have a set number that you can prepare each day, and you can change.
Yeah.
Okay, guess me while you guys are going in, and Cammie's just gonna rest on the barrel.
Are you coming?
What?
We kind of need to do the job. Are you coming?
Oh yes, I was just taking a cat nap. And Cammie just stretches and then bother you guys inside.
All right. This door's busted open, right?
Yeah, it's already busted
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
busted down.
You strength it open.
And then this one was open, I believe.
Yeah, that was a wide open hallway.
The
Sort of doorway.
Chud's
Yeah.
going to carefully pick his way through the bodies. Make his way to
Oh
this
yeah,
door right here.
yeah. I kind
Yeah,
of.
there's a whole
just-
bunch of dead people all over the floor.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
yeah.
tons.
I want to loot Helen Ray, by the way.
I'm gonna poke her with my rapier. 'Cause
Cammie would like to go to the corpses and collect their belongings.
yep, collecting loot.
Yes, can we collect loot?
No, that's just too vulgar. Cammie's a priest. Not really, but she's a
Well.
cleric.
I'm a blood hunter. I don't care.
Among all of the corpses that are here, you would be able to piece together 32 gold pieces and
And a cool
41
blindfold.
silver.
No, Helen Ray doesn't have like a cool staff or anything.
Nope. She used her
Dang it.
fists.
I'm taking her fucking
Punch people
blindfold.
in the face. Kill it.
Her blindfold is mine.
Okay.
Is that your new bandana?
No, it's going to go like around the upper arm.
Oh, okay.
Judge just waiting at the door while everyone gets ready, keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna poke her one more time.
Oh, the top door. Okay.
All right, Chud's gonna check the door, see if it's locked.
It's open.
Gonna open the door. Peek around.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Sees.
as you peek in, it appears to be a relatively empty hallway, which leads to another door.
Same thing with this door.
Again, unlocked.
They got this door open, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, if they're, totally stuck in there, then, if they're still alive, then they probably made it in pretty decent. It's probably them getting out that's the problem.
Wow, this place is big.
Whoa!
As you walk into this room, 4 large columns of natural rock dominate the shrine. A wide set of steps descends into darkness in the center of the room in front of a slab-like stone altar with large copper-sheathed doors standing in the middle of the south wall and smaller doors to the east and the west where you came in from. 2 narrow windows in the north wall admit thin fingers. Well, they don't necessarily admit any light currently as it's dark outside. However, above the altar, you can see a triangular symbol has been chiseled into the heavy stone blocks of the wall. For those that haven't seen this symbol,
Chud hasn't.
Technically, no one in the party has.
Shit, there was a network error. Refresh that. That's.
it is the symbol that is colored or emphasized.
Well, bro.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
This is the symbol of standalone.
Pretty interesting stonework, I guess, for heathen shit.
Can we roll history?
Yeah, you can give me a history if you would like.
and we would like to roll history as well.
Why not?
My +0.
My +1. Oh! Non-natural 20.
Score.
Yeah, Karina, you feel like you've seen this symbol before, but you can't recall from where. It's kind of vague in the back of your minds, but you don't have any further information than that. The rest of you never heard of or seen this symbol before.
You think they went down there?
Would be possible.
Now here's the question. Do you feel we should clear this level, or should we go down below?
I don't know. I think we already
I
cleared
prefer
it.
the depths.
Chud's gonna pull out a coin and flip it.
The darkness is my friend.
Lands on heads.
Darkness
I'm
is my
thinking we
friend.
should go down, bros.
You guys want to head downstairs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow them as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Chud's gonna walk in confidently.
Oh god. Speaking of Sekiro, a friend of mine on Steam just got on Sekiro. God fucking damn it.
1 second. Why was this not done? Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay, you there. There. And there. Okay, and then.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Have that ready for later. Okay. Let me get you guys transitioned to the next map. Oop.
Oh no, I have gone to the ether.
Am I the last one left?
Can
Until
move
finally
your
there's only Chud.
tokens around on the staircase where you would be in descending order.
We have our health dots. That's
As
messy me.
all of you proceed down the stairs,
Sierra, come back here.
The floor of this large chamber consists of loose red earth. A column of natural stone stands near the middle of the room, and you can see large chunks of it missing that appear to have been ripped out.
Am you okay back there?
To your left, a row of sturdy iron bars with a sliding cage door, currently shut, walls off the western portion of the room. And inside of the caged area, you see a large beast sort of hulking around behind the iron bars. A door of iron plate stands on the western wall behind the iron bars, while a similar door exits to the east. And to the south, the set of stairs that you followed from. Behind the iron bars is a monstrous creature that resembles a cross between a huge ape and a beetle. Wicked mandibles, powerful claws, and 4 eye sockets, but 2 of its eyes appear to have been put out. Its claws are bronze blades. The creature bellows and thrashes in rage, constantly testing the bars and clawing at the walls.
Alright,
Yeah.
bros.
Let's leave that alone and go the other way.
I mean, it's behind bars, bros. We could just hit it till it's dead. Check out the door behind it.
I'm pretty sure
let's
I'm pretty sure that's capable of breaking the bars. Look at it. Let's just leave it alone and go the other way.
Agree with Bolo on this.
Fine.
Begin to give way.
Yeah, open the door now, please.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound right.
Alright. I'll open it. Chud tries to open the door.
It's unlocked, so you can very easily open that door. As you push the door open, you're greeted by a stone hallway, and at the end of it,
Chud rushes in.
you can make out another door. Cammie, and... Go ahead. Go ahead, Karina.
I was gonna say I was gonna ready my crossbow to shoot it at the wall just in case.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, Cammie, Karina, as both of you are watching, you would watch as, with one final slam into the iron bars in the door, they just immediately collapse, giving way to this creature as it just sort of stumbles forward into the room. And it appears to be running directly towards you, Karina, in the door that you guys have gone through.
I'm gonna take the shot with my crossbow and aim for the rock in the center of the sand.
Yeah, no, as you ping off and the arrow or the crossbow bolt hits the rock, it is still charging towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna get in the door, and can we shut this door, please?
Yeah, I agree. Can we shut the door?
I mean, can you?
I shut the
Let me
door.
move.
There you go. Yeah, Bolo, as you shut the door, you just see this creature running towards you, and the last thing any of you hear is the sound of stone as this thing just slams into the stone wall in the doorway, directly behind you guys. You can feel the walls in this hallway shaking, and loose specks of stone crumble off of the ceiling above you.
Oof.
That is deadly.
Oh,
What you want to do from here?
I guess it could break the bars. Let's keep going, dudes.
Well, there's no
Agreed.
turning back now.
Yeah.
Legit.
I mean, unless you want to try.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah.
You trying to open this door, Mr. Studley?
Oh, yes. Studley always tries to open the door.
As you
Mr. Stud.
As you push on this door, it does creak open relatively easily. You can tell that it's been rusted and appears to have been forced open relatively recently.
Bros, I can see stonework in the far distance. Past this room, outside of it. There appears
see
to be.
I missed a spot. As you push open the door, you see a barrel vaulted chamber, obviously an ancient crypt. Niches along the walls hold dozens of old skeletons, some with scraps of burial cloth still clinging to their bones.
Alright, super spooks.
So I guess you can say we're kind of tomb raiding now.
Yeah, but like, it's not tears, so it's fine. These are like totally heretics.
These are not Tears graves. These are heretic graves. We can loot it, don't worry.
Yeah.
That's great.
So like, their souls are probably all the way down in like the 9 hells already, so it's totally fine. Totally fine, bros.
Do you want to risk that? I mean, did you not see that thing in there?
Chad's just gonna walk forward and explore the room.
Okay.
I'm sticking by someone dark vision, by the way. Like
Oh.
the whole time.
I guess you're sticking by Cammie.
Yeah.
Well, we have well, I have superior dark vision. I mean,
Oh, I have dark vision up to 60 feet. Feels bad.
120 feet.
Yeah, that's why I said feels bad.
Chad. Chad's just walking in the
Chud's
dark.
walking blind.
He's just feeling for stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as you proceed through
Even
this area, you
Guess I don't have cantrips.
can make out the sarcophagus at the end of the room, carved in the image of a noble human knight with a long white beard and an inscription. But you can't make out the inscription from this distance. You can tell that there is something on the side of the sarcophagus.
Alright, Chad's gonna call out, hey bros, something on this sarcophagus. I'm gonna go chilly check it out. Gonna walk forward more.
Blindly.
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 Just feeling for stuff.
Just feeling around.
Is that your elbow?
Eh,
I forget, you don't have dark vision, do you, Mr.
Teabagging in the sarcophagus.
No, he does not.
He does
I
not.
thought
I think that'd be a
Huh.
bit too OP to be able to breathe.
I think
have a
3
30-foot
of us have
view.
dark vision. I don't know if Sierra has it.
But I'll go
So-
under the assumption that you guys have torches and things like that as well.
We have torches. We have 10.
Out of curiosity, I should have done this a lot earlier. Can I roll a perception or investigation to see if there's traps in the room?
Sure.
Oh,
You can give me
that's true. We should have done that.
You can give me an investigation to look for traps.
At least there's that.
Yeah, you don't see anything that indicates traps within the room. Mr. Studley, as you get closer to the sarcophagus, Sierra, you don't see anything that would indicate traps in the room either. As you get closer to the sarcophagus, the inscription carved across the front of it, you can read, "Here lies Samuel Caradun, Defender of the North."
Alright, bros. bronze. Here lies Similar Carotene, defender of the north.
And give me a history check.
History? Ooh.
Could you read that out
Yes.
loud?
Bros, yeah, I just said it.
That one.
That one.
Bros,
Somebody,
Guess Cammie like
you ever
somebody didn't
think
pay
about how
attention
funny
in
this
class.
dude's name is, dude?
We all have no clue what this. No.
You know what? I'm just gonna
There.
stop double clicking. Ever since I've been double clicking since Dante, it's just been going bad.
Yeah,
Slow
I'm gonna
rolls.
stop doing that.
Similar what?
Samular Carradine.
Wait, Cara Dune?
Sarah did.
Caribbean.
Oh shit, it is Cara Dune. That name rings a bell. Like, out of
It should.
character.
It should.
But in character, your character has no clue.
Dude, he's thinking how funny that name sounds.
Bro, this is one
Everyone
goofy name.
else needed a history check here. You actually don't, Mr. Studley. You don't need a history check for this.
Studley knows who this is.
You immediately recognize this name as the Paladin of Tyr who founded the Order of Summit Hall and its monastery.
Studley just kind of sucks in his breath. He's like, oh shit, bros. That was really fucked up of me to say that, bros. That was. Oh shit.
Is there something wrong?
He just kind of puts his face in his hands. Oh shit.
Tears looking down on you now.
Bros, this is not a heretical temple, dudes. This is shit, bros. This is the founder of Summit Hall. He's lying right here, dudes. Wait,
Better not desecrate his grave.
Oh,
Can I
may you
all-
rest in peace then.
Can I get
yeah,
all
don't
five?
don't touch,
Actually, hold on. Let me double check.
cause he's supposed to be buried at Summit Hall,
15,
bros.
16,
So this is trippy,
11, 14, 15.
right? I'm correct, right?
You're correct.
Yeah.
So
Why
this
the hell
place is essentially almost unmarked.
A tomb within Summit Hall's monastery contains Samular's remains. You know this for a fact. You've visited that tomb. You've prayed in front of that tomb before. So, reading this sarcophagus stating that he lies here is kind of throwing you off for a second. And as this realization begins to dawn over you, can I get all 5 of you to give me an initiative roll, please?
Fuck!
Fuck.
Fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
fucking god.
Wait,
Oh god.
have-
Oh, and then there's fucking. Oh, someone had a nat 20, but it didn't work.
Oh wait,
Nat
did
20.
I did roll initiative, huh? I didn't see it, that I grabbed the dice.
Oh wait, Sierra got the nat 20. That's what got it.
Hi.
I knew someone did because I saw it come up.
Yeah, leave it to the sage to roll the nat 20.
As you begin to watch,
We're not gonna fight this guy, are we?
I feel like there's gonna be skeletons coming out of the crypts or something.
I don't know.
out of
Draugr.
the
Draugrs, no!
surrounding,
Jogger.
out of the surrounding sarcophagi,
I knew I should have raided them. Oh no!
Should have took their weapons.
No, not.
How'd
You
I
should have
get?
took their weapons.
We should have took
These
their weapons.
6 shambling corpses begin to rise.
When you roll. Oh no. We better kill these bastards. That sounds like it hurts the throat.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That's a big yikes.
And to start us off, Saiera, go ahead and
Where's the
take it from the top
combat
while I
track?
get you guys some combat music.
Alright, we'll start off strong with a Scorching Ray. To
Alright, bros.
Skip that.
Paladins don't have turn undead. XD.
oh, that one missed. Alright, am I cleared?
2 of them hit, I think.
2 of them
I would
hit.
assume so.
Yeah,
What?
so Scorching Ray number 1 hits, Scorching Ray number 2 hits, and Scorching Ray number 3 hits.
Fuck,
Oh,
I
so
got
all
sloppy.
hit.
I'm sorry, guys.
All 3 hit.
All hit.
Wait. Oh.
Yep. They
Yep.
all hit.
All 3 hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2, 3.
Scorching Ray is powerful, holy shit!
Yeah, you watch as this creature just immediately falls to the ground, and then let's find out. You watch as it ceases to move.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
1 down,
Oh,
5
that
more
was
to go.
great. That was a great start to the to the encounter. Like, holy shit.
I'm glad I could help.
Let's just hope we don't get PogChamp Zombie again.
Fuck Jam Zombie.
Oh, you do not want to mess with PogChamp Zombie.
I
Oh.
accidentally doubled Cammie's initiative.
What was your initial initiative?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn, Saiera?
No, that should finish it.
Alright, that brings us to this zombie.
Ambi. Which one's Zombie 1? Oh, it's the one top.
It's
Top
going to
right.
shamble up to Mr. Studley.
Chud, you better be ready.
Chud's super red.
And 18 is going to be a miss.
Chud's too studly.
Holy shit.
Bolo.
Yeah, Bolo is going to move up right here. Hello, Mr. Zombie. And punch. Actions.
Beefy fists.
You forgot the
18?
target, but an 18 is a hit.
Yeah, my bad. I was playing on Roll20 today, I'm sorry.
This isn't copyrighted music.
Let's see.
Alright, don't bring up the TOS, alright?
And I'm gonna go with Flurry of Blows.
Play.
Oh, you should hear some of the things that get requested in my channel. It's horrible.
Oh no.
17's a hit.
7.
Ugh.
Oh,
11 is a hit.
Ah.
don't forget, zombies have low AC.
And he needs to make a strength save to not be knocked back 15 feet.
Hit his buddy in the face.
Yeah, it's line of sight, so.
Well, he falls to the ground. He's a corpse.
Oh.
So we'll see whether or not. Nope, he is dead. Just on the third
Oh no.
on the third blow, you watch as the corpse finally falls to the ground, ceasing to move.
Okay. And I'm gonna get in between Cammie and the zombie.
Okay. Karina.
I am going to use my movement to come over here. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to cut my wrists with my rapier. Drop the blood, drop the blood onto the rapier as it slowly glows a faint blue. And then I'm going to take my hit against the zombie.
Okay.
Actions.
Okay.
That's a hit.
19, 26. And then max out at 8, so 13 damage. Plus the 1d4 cold damage. 3. Or did that not count the 3? Oh my god. There we go. 3. So add the 3 to his health. There we go. Don't get the one shot him, sadly.
That's it for your turn.
That's it. Yep.
You watch as this shambling corpse just like sort of turning to you. You probably cut off one of its arms in this process.
Hey, zombie, you look like you could use a hand after that. Not much for words. Cat got your tongue.
As he just tries to slam forward into you. 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
As he does 3 bludgeoning damage.
Aw, that's sweet. Try better next time, buddy.
This corpse is going to shamble towards Mr. Studley.
Oh, hey, bro, how's it go?
Slamming
advantage.
Forward to you. 21 to hit.
Yeah, bro.
So he does 5 bludgeoning damage. And this corpse just sort of shambling towards Bolo. 10 will be a miss. Which brings us to Cammie.
Which corpse is which? Okay. How much are you hurt, Chud? 5?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't. You don't have to waste your spell slots on
Yeah.
me now.
I'm not gonna
'cause
do that.
I'm totally fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna waste it when you have.
As long as I
15
don't
damage.
go down, you can just use an action out of combat.
Gosh.
Now we can just do the damage.
What does Guiding Bolt do again?
Unless PogChamp Zombie appears, we should be fine with this encounter.
Yeah, I have 40 HP to tank PogChamp
I
Zombie.
have
That might not be
34.
enough though.
We already had
Myrnir got taken down by PogChamp.
we already had PogChamp Zombie this campaign. We can't have them again.
Who knows? He might appear out of nowhere.
Plus, I can use Divine Smite, which I think stops it.
Oh, that's only one you read.
Uh,
And we would like to use Guiding Bolt, level 2.
Level 2. Okay.
2. On zombie number. What's this one? 4.
4. Okay. Go ahead and target and roll the attack.
This one.
That's a hit.
14.
That is a hit. So, second level, the damage increases by 1d6.
By 1d6.
So, drag the dice onto the chat.
What's
Right
its
click
ba-
to add 1 more.
There we go.
Yeah, no, as this burst of radiant light just sort of appears out of nowhere next to you, Chud, and begins to burn the flesh from this corpse.
what the fuck?
It's very loud to you, Chud, because all you hear is
Crack, sizzle, pop.
as it burns.
Nice.
Cammie, anything else?
Well, it doesn't pop, but it was close.
Snap, crackle, pop.
I don't have really anything else as a bonus action. Yeah, no. Cammie will just move down 1. That's about.
Mr.
Yeah, that's about
Studley.
it.
Which one? I think Chud wants to go for Zombie 4. And I will just hit it with a normal longsword attack, 2-hand.
Okay. .21 will hit. Go
You
ahead
have
and roll your
advantage.
damage.
See if you can get a crit. You have advantage.
How does he have
Oh, I
advantage?
do? I do.
Guiding bolt.
Oh, right. Guiding bolt. Yeah, no crit.
Nope.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, as this corpse falls to the ground, it ceases to move.
Nice, bros. Turn back around. Can I see? Do these look like corpses? Do they have any tier regalia or anything? What are they wearing? Figure the other one would be pretty hard to tell since he was burned to a crisp by the guiding bolt, but this one is untouched.
You can tell that these were, at one point in their lives, actual clerics and monks.
Oh.
You can tell that maybe one of them is still wearing a necklace of tear, which would indicate that all of them have been cursed in some form or another, but in their actual lives, they worshipped tear.
Okay.
And that brings us to the top of the initiative order. Saiera, what would you like to do?
We'll go for a Chaos Bolt.
Chaos Bolt? Okay. 19 will be a hit.
I'm gonna lose my kill. Damn it.
Wait, which damage is it?
So it is 2d8 plus 1d6. So roll the first one.
Oh, he's dead.
Let's find out.
Let's see.
Yeah, as the corpse falls to the ground, ceases to move.
I'm gonna poke him with my rapier afterwards. Not fall yet, zombie.
You okay, Karina?
I'm fine.
That one's getting kind of close to you.
I need him to be close, so I can do maximum efficient damage.
I see.
Anything else, Saiera?
No, that'll end my turn.
Alright, that brings us back to this zombie as he tries to slam into Mr. Studley one more time. And misses on a 9. Bolo.
Yeah. More zombie with more beefy fists.
My boy.
20 will be a hit.
And then my and that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Karina.
10, 15, 20, and... whoop. I'm gonna stab at this zombie with my rapier. Pop.
It's a hit.
Good thing for the +7. Hey, you don't even have to calculate the cold damage. He did. I guess it's a bit too chilly for you, zombie.
The corpse
Pretty cool.
falls to the ground, it ceases to move.
Good. As long as we can kill this last one without any issues.
Is this the PogChamp? Is this the PogChamp?
It's the only zombie that hasn't been hit yet. Cammie, that brings us to you.
Cammie's gonna make a sacred flame on zombie number 1. So I just click on it, right?
Correct.
Oh.
Or, no, you click on the,
You gotta have him targeted and then do it.
well, he has him targeted. You click on the little dice thing.
Oh.
Oh, the little dice. Whoops.
He succeeds on his save.
Dang it.
Ah.
It's the beginning of PogChamp song.
Hey, don't worry. It's gonna be like that.
He
Oh.
takes no damage.
Mouth there.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Mr. Studley.
Alright. Studley's gonna swing at the zombie. Eyebrows. For deer.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
It is a hit.
For deer.
12 damage. Anything else?
Hadouken.
Anything else, Mr. Studley?
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yep, it's alive.
Nope. It's my turn.
Saiera.
Alright. I will attack the remaining zombie.
What will you hit him with?
Finish him off with a, another Chaos Bolt.
Okay. It's a hit.
Please, no PogChamp zombie. Just let him die.
You watch as the corpse falls to the floor, and you see its arm twitch a little bit, and you see it try to just sort of crawl over towards Mr. Studley's feet, and it just barely manages to like grab hold of his boots before falling completely still.
I stomp its filthy fucking head. On my turn.
Ready the action to stop his head.
That wraps up the combat. Congratulations, no PogChamp zombie.
Yes!
Yes.
Hey.
Studley's a bit shaken up.
The two one shots really helped, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm here for you guys.
Just kind of look. It's like, bros. I gotta check the coffin.
Shouldn't we leave the room?
Checking coffins is not the greatest idea.
I-
Disturbing the dead in general is a
Did
bad
you
idea.
not see what happened?
I
It's
agree.
better
But
to let the dead lie.
true, but if who I think is in here is actually in here, bros, that means they're not worshiping. Crap! I just forgot his name.
That means they're not worshipping.
They're not praying over Samuel Cardoon's body over at Summit Hall.
Have you ever
So who are
actually
they
seen his body, like, or just the coffin?
I don't think I have, right? Just the
You've
sarcophagus.
never actually seen inside of the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
So how would you know if that was the real him or not? We should go and finish the mission.
I kind of point my sword down at the zombies, like, bro, these were people of my order, bro. Like, sure, they're cursed and fucked up and stuff, but dude, I gotta know. He's just gonna turn around and start opening up the sarcophagus.
Okay. Takes you a moment to get the sarcophagus open, but as it creaks open, you see lying.
With you cut out.
And change the server location.
I was gonna say, is it Discord or?
Yeah, it's Discord.
Okay.
I will move by him. Ready to
We're now on
activate any
Central.
moving zone.
I will watch from a wary distance.
Okay. As it takes you a moment, but as the sarcophagus begins to creak open,
Just muttering a prayer to Tyr, like,
greeted by the sights of a dead human knight wearing a breastplate emblazoned with the symbol of Tyr. However,
is it him?
the knight's corpse is far too recent to be Samuel Carradine.
Okay.
This knight appears to have been dead no more than a month.
Wow, that's recent.
Kind of cocks his head. Any distinguishing features about this knight other than his breastplate?
Not really.
Okay. Shuts the sarcophagus. It's like that ain't him, Rose. That was way too recent to be Samuel Bros. Yeah. Huh. That's weird shit. I don't like that.
Well, let's continue on. We have a mission to do.
Yeah.
Out of
Sounds good,
character,
Rose.
How long ago would have that been?
Samuel Carradine.
Definitely not a.
Years. Actually, I don't know.
200.
He was a human knight of Tyr during the 10th century DR.
Holy.
400.
So
500.
it is currently. Let me double check.
If you can't find it, it's fine.
Oh, I have it. I just have to double check it. Hold on. There we go. I think the information I'm looking for is here. Just verifying and. It is currently 1488 DR. So it has been well over 400 years.
Ah,
Yeah, there would be like no flash on him whatsoever.
Cammie, out of the corner of your eye, one of the skeletons in the north wall, you catch a glimpse of what appears to be silver shining off of one of its bony fingers.
Of course, you had to pull it out. Where?
North wall, I would say, right there.
One of the skeletons seemed to have silver on them. As Cammie nears this far, and does she have to roll a perception or investigation for any trap or anything else that might seem off?
You could give me another investigation, yeah.
Another investigation, okay.
Is it just me or is the bot kind of choppy?
Everything's choppy.
Everything?
Yeah.
Choppy, choppy.
1 second, let me try the server again.
Testing.
Alright, now we're on US
Testing.
West.
3.
Test.
Now we're on US West.
Test.
That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Discord, fix your shit, please.
Discord, please. I love you.
Discord,
Please fix.
11
Less
on an
than
investigation. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary at this point. You don't see anything out of the ordinary as far as traps or things like that might be concerned, and you can't see any movement from the skeleton itself.
Just because Bolo's been hanging around here, Cammie, and Cammie knows this. Bolo, would you mind checking that skeleton over there? Seems we have some silver.
Why? Like, it's dead. Like, shouldn't we just leave it alone?
They
Hmm.
get to their piece.
Let me roll this.
I'll check it out. These are my people after all, bros. Chud will head over there.
I mean, say that, but just as you start going over there, Cammie's just gonna say, "You make a fair point. I guess I had not."
I'll kind of inspect it.
As you get a little closer and inspect it, you see that the skeleton actually wears 2 rings. Or rather, they're very loosely around its bony fingers. One of the rings is a silver ring set with small rubies. It looks very valuable. The other ring is a plain golden ring with a large ruby set firmly within it. Quite honestly, both rings look extremely valuable.
He's gonna call that out and just be like, "Bro, I ain't touching that. But if one of you magic folks want to come check it out, it's all yours. I don't really want to touch."
I said it was a plain gold ring. I kind of lied to you. It's got a little bit of an intricate design to it. In fact, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
That's pretty fancy.
Oh no.
I want it now just because of how it looks.
It's the Ring of Sauron.
Hint, hint.
Hey,
Hint, hint.
My precious.
hint, Karina,
Cammie's getting
what's it?
near to you, Chud, and bite her lip.
Oh yeah, you were one of the people he was mentioning, like magic people, like come check this out.
What did you guys
It is.
find?
It is a very tempting ring.
Bro, it's all yours. I'm not one to take from dead people in my order, but I know you ain't got the same creed, so just careful, cause undead curses, all that jazz,
Was
Just,
it one of the ones that we killed?
No. It's a skeleton
No.
that's sort of hanging off of the wall.
Oh. Okay.
Is it fully there? Like, is the whole skeleton there?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say it is.
If you going to get it, I'll be right there by you. And more like ready and attack action in case.
Okay.
You see me get in a stance. Are y'all taking it or no?
Anyone like to step forward and take the rings?
I'll do it.
Chud ain't. Chud is
I have
not
no
taking
interest.
that.
Karina, as you step forward, taking both of the rings, all of you would hear a voice sort of faintly echo throughout the room.
I knew it.
Thank you for our release.
Welcome, bros.
Not
Anytime.
creepy at all, but interesting.
Karina,
Ah.
I will add
I
these to your
remember-
inventory.
Ooh.
I wonder, release from what?
Well, Chud had determined it was a bit something of a curse.
Karina, you gain a silver ring set with rubies valued at roughly 600 gold.
Oh!
And you also are now in possession.
Of a cursed item.
Probably,
No.
most likely. No.
No, I don't think it is. Something with fire.
You are
Ooh.
now in possession
Am I immune to fire?
No.
of a ring of fire
That would be fucking
resistance.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I find this hilarious because I always end up making a character that either has fire resistance or they somehow get it later on. Which is why I always end up making tieflings.
Which is valued
So
anywhere
now I've got-
between 501 to 5,000 gold.
Holy fuck!
That's broken.
And I'm glad my character did not get it because he's gone.
Yo, raging, flaming, poisoning sword of doom, anyone?
So I have a silver ring set with rubies that I can sell for, what was it, 600 gold? And the
600.
other one can sell for 501 to like 5,000.
Hey,
That's
and it's on a
fucking
permanent
Or-
character.
Easy.
Or you can attune
And
to
yeah,
the ring of
permanent
fire
character.
resistance to gain fire resistance while wearing it.
Cammie was
Give it to
gonna
the
get
tank.
that, but
Give it to
Bolo
the tank.
convinced her not to.
Oh, I don't know.
So
I'll
what if
think
you already
about
have
it.
fire resistance?
I'll just
to
keep-
get that ring.
Just keep it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna
They're all
keep
yours.
it for now.
Chud
Just gonna
didn't want
keep
it anyway.
away. I'm
Yeah,
not
she's still-
wearing it, I'm just gonna put it away in my fucking bag.
Would you get fire immunity if you had already had fire resistance?
Yeah, I would assume so.
No.
Because it would
You
stack
would
on each other,
actually,
maybe?
no,
No?
you actually wouldn't. A regular ring of fire resistance can't grant immunity. There is a
Okay.
variation of ring of fire resistance which can grant you immunity if you already have resistance, but that is exceedingly more rare and valuable.
Than the one we just obtained.
Yes.
Yeah. Costs more than a 5,000 gold one. Holy shit. Probably
Alright.
costs something like 10,000 gold.
Shall we continue on?
Yeet.
I don't like this place.
I don't either.
I gotta admit though, it's a beautiful ring.
That is a pretty ring.
It is a pretty ring for a pretty lady.
What would you guys like to do next?
Left
Chud
door or the
confidently.
right door?
Great, are we flipping a coin again?
Chud flips another coin.
What does it say, Chud?
One for the one on the left, two for the one on the right. Oh, bros, we're going to the right door. I rolled a 2.
Great.
I rolled tails, bros. Dragons and tails. bro.
Roll the tails. You mean flip one?
No, I rolled a tail.
Oh my god.
I rolled the knuckles, bros.
You rolled
Knuckles, tails, and Sonics. Oh yeah.
As you attempt to open this door, it doesn't budge.
Well, shit.
Should we try the other one?
Chud pulls
Might
out
as
the
well.
coin again to flip. He rolled the 2. He's gonna try and bust it open.
give me a strength check.
Alright, everyone stand back.
Yeah.
Chud's gonna try to chud it.
Yeah, let
Okay.
Chud break his back over this.
Do you
He's got a
worship
strength
Saiera
of
in some
20,
way?
so
Oh,
Slam
no.
into the door and just get nowhere. If anything, you might be a little dizzy.
Here, let me
Alright,
help you
bros.
this time.
Plan B,
Try
plan
again.
B. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give him some aid.
And I'm actually going to assist them.
Okay, so you can roll another strength check with advantage this time, Mr. Studley.
Goodness gracious.
As you both slam into the door at the same exact time, you both just come stumbling back, appearing to get nowhere.
Alright, bros. Plan B.
Let's go to the other door.
Yeah, let's take the other door.
Chud goes to this door.
Oh, okay.
Flips a coin. Just kidding.
Or we could try 30 minutes opening that one door.
Perhaps you can try to open again, normally.
The biggest enemy. Yeah, he tries opening the door normally.
Opens without a hitch.
See,
God's
why didn't we
hacking the
try
doors
this one?
next time.
Interesting.
Because Chud wanted to flip a coin.
He
Alright.
apparently
Chad
breaks
wanted to
the
try
mirror
it.
sometimes.
Right, he puts out a hand. Alright, bros, which way?
Left or
I
right?
don't know.
Or
I think we
straight.
should go straight to that door.
Well,
Do with a
let's check the
D3?
corners, bros. Let's check.
Let's
Look
check
left
the
and right real
corners.
quick.
Check your corners.
I mean, I have a 3-sided die.
Roll for investigation for traps.
Yep, you can do that.
I was about to say that as well.
I'm in the back. I don't do it. Seeker just moves out anyways.
Hey.
Sierra, you scan around the hallway and you don't see anything that would indicate any traps in this area, nor do you, Cammie.
Alright, bros, which way?
Directly ahead of you, you see a door embedded into a stone wall. To your left and right, you see corridors that lead off in their respective directions. To the right, or rather, if you're walking down this way, it would be to your left, Sierra. Top down to your right. The hallway appears to break off, and it appears to lead up and down. To your right, or from top down to your left, the hallway continues straight, and you can see what appears to be sort of niches within the wall leading down this hallway, and it appears to go even further.
So you want left, right, or door?
I recommend going to the door. We can make our way back afterwards.
Alright, sounds good to me, bros. Oh, crap, yeah.
I feel we
Just gonna
should go to the
cast
right.
Arm of Agathis, by the way.
Okay.
Bop. Take out spell slot. Bop. Okay. Forgot to do that after the last battle, because it lasts an entire hour. So straight ahead, bros.
I think they said straight.
Alright. Sounds good, bros. Let's go.
Walks forward, tries the door.
Alright, 1 second.
Do you want to try budging this one down too?
Maybe after I try opening it the normal way. But definitely if it's being a butt.
The door does not appear to be locked. And as you creak open the door,
There's an ogre and 4 orogs in there. And they say,
Oh,
what's
no.
the passcode? I remember killing 2 of them. Okay.
And you say
Yeah.
fuzzy chinchillas, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Chill.
unfortunately,
Hey,
you
hey,
are
Varn.
wrong.
Alright, don't get knocked through the wall this time.
I have a higher AC this time, okay?
As you push open the door, you are immediately greeted by the sights of 6 small gray dwarves.
Oh boy.
Durgar, whatever you call, however you pronounce them.
And
Well-
can I get you guys to go ahead and roll initiative as they all immediately turn to look towards the door?
Oh hey bros, what's
Fuck.
This is awkward.
I roll a 2 on initiative.
Oh,
God.
Oh, nat 1.
Don't worry, I've rolled
2. 20.
Okay.
our initiative rolls. Bolo
Hey, I
and
got a
Cammie
21.
are good. Bolo and Cammie are good, and then there's me, fucking Chud, and Saiera, just like completely fuckled.
Sup bros, it's me, your boy Chud. Just
Pulling up the
that's
rear.
a lot of dudes, bros. It's like,
We can do it. We just fought
this
as
is
many
where Clay
zombies
gets
as
to
this.
kill me.
We killed just as many zombies in the last area,
But they're AC
and there was
though.
more and there was more priests upstairs.
Bolo, you start us off.
Yeah. I'm gonna push my way through. Excuse me. I'm coming through. Hold up. And I'm gonna go right here. Alright, Durgar number 2, and punch him in the face.
Punch the little man.
You realize there's 5 more Durgars with
I know.
turns after you.
I'm aware.
Oh no.
We gotta do the damage.
It's a hit.
And then I'm going to use my key point for patient defense.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Cammie?
Can I see Dragon number 6 from here?
From
The one by the well,
Yes.
at the bottom.
Yes.
Cammie's gonna target Dragon number 6 and use Gutting Bolt.
Okay. First or second
And
level?
where? First. Loop. Aw.
Unfortunately, it just sort of fizzles out for some reason. You can't tell exactly why, but no radiant light today. Anything else?
Just say I suck. What's wrong?
What happened? Never happened.
Alright, so I see we have some more visitors today. Well, you'll go in the cages just as much as everyone else. She just...
Who's in the cages, by the way?
Today? What do you mean today?
you don't need to
Also,
worry
bro, are you
about
like-
it.
You're like diseased or something, bro? You don't look good. I hope that's natural balding.
You watch as this small dwarf begins to grow in size.
Oh my lord.
I do that
Did you
trick
really have to say that?
too.
You had to antagonize him.
Really?
I can pin this one on you now.
Yep. Don't antagonize the door guard, goddammit.
Corden 2.0 shrugs.
Pushes
Yeah,
past
legit.
smaller Drogar, lifting up a large war pick. Which brings us to Drogar 4.
He's not attacking? Okay.
Nope.
I think this is actually doing large.
This Drogar
Bad initiative.
It's about to get very tight in here.
Oh yeah.
to push past his friends and will stand in the doorway
Oh no.
and will attack Mr. Studley with a war pick.
We're gonna need to get rid of that one in the doorway fast, or else we can't get into the help.
Oh, hey, little bro, how's it go? Oh.
14 will be a miss.
Yo, why
You
are you trying
hear-
to attack me, bro?
In Dwarvish,
Clay, you cut out.
They're Clay.
We hear in Dwarvish.
I have
Oh.
to type it out. Bolo, just barely past the other Drogar, the giant one, you can see another one beginning to grow in size.
No, no.
Oh my lord. I wish I had a pinch of soot or salt. I would have understood it.
And
Oh,
you
well.
see, he would actually
At least they can't go through the door now.
move here, and you see him
But you
pull
don't have
out
a
a
pinch of salt?
javelin and ready to throw it.
Oof.
This Drogar would move up here and is going to attempt to smack Bolo with the war pick. Patient defense, you get.
They get disadvantage on their attack roll.
Thank you.
All attack rolls.
He dropped a natural 20 for a 17, so 21 to hit.
That hits.
As he does 7 piercing damage. And then this Drogar will cancel out your disadvantage for just a normal attack roll. Because flanking.
This isn't good.
16 will be a miss. And that brings us to you, Saiera.
Hold on, I got this. I swear. As I move up.
Better kill
Wait,
the one in the
it's,
front, or else.
What's his range?
Whose range? The Drogar?
Drogar. Yeah.
War picks are 5 feet.
5 feet, so 10.
So you would be fine right there.
So we'll go for a scorching ray on this first one to try to clear out the door.
Okay.
Oh no!
Alright.
Nice,
1
nice.
second before you
God.
continue to roll anymore.
Oh no!
Target.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it is target.
Throw him in the back of the head.
Can I get you to roll on that, please?
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
You're embarrassed by your poor showing, but nothing remarkable happens. You just simply miss your attack.
Oh my god.
Thank fuck.
Thank
Natural
God.
one
That's,
on a natural one. Huh.
that could
You
be
can
like-
you can now continue with your other 2 scorching rays.
Okay, not that one, boy.
Those are that ones though.
That'll be a
Okay,
hit,
that's a hit.
and that'll also
That'll
be a hit. So you
Okay.
can roll. There's the first one, and the second.
Ooh.
Yeah, as the fire just sort of, these rays and bolts of fire just sort of zoom past you, Chud.
The first one fizzling to nothing.
Yeah, you hear a fizzling sound behind you, and then like as you probably like sort of cock your head to look behind you, for the briefest of moments, you just see this second bolt of fire just shoot past your face, and another shooting underneath your arm as they both collide with this Drogar directly in front of you. Anything else?
No, that'll.
Oh yeah, I forget. You're a. Oh no, you're good. You're not the kind of sorcerer I thought you were. Never mind.
What?
Karina. Don't worry about it. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. I know what Clay was going on about it. So I'm going to cast Chill Touch on Droger 4.
Okay.
Hoping. Nope, that's not hitting. Well, fuck.
Unfortunately, again, the spell sort of fizzles out.
Well, I'm going to bonus action, cut myself, make my sword icy, and there we go.
Okay.
Edgy, edgy.
Brings us to Drogar 2, who will cancel out the disadvantage because flanking. And will miss on a 12. Mr. Studley?
Alright, bros. Is it possible for Chud to move upward?
No, you can't move any further. You can move through allies, you can't move through enemies.
That's why we
Alright.
said we need to clear the doorway.
Well,
I
Yep, you tried.
Chud is going to channel divinity, is going to exude his terrifying presence, or his conquering presence.
Okay.
Force each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw. On a
Alright.
failed save, a creature becomes frightened of you for 1 minute. So I think it's all but the one in the back. Because the one in the back is 35 feet away.
All of them except for Drogar 2. You would just barely not have vision on him. Drogar 1 and Drogar 2 are the only ones you wouldn't have vision of, or be in range of.
Okay.
But 4, 3, 5, and 6, all of them will need to. So you said it's Wisdom saving there?
Yep. It is not at advantage because I don't think it's not magical. Because they're dwarves, right?
I'm gonna say I'm glad you know that. Drogar have advantage on saving throws against poisons, spells, and illusions, as well as to resist being charmed or paralyzed.
Yeah.
So no, it's
Chud,
not.
Chud wouldn't have known.
Yeah, it's not a disadvantage.
He would have done it anyway.
But all right, so let's see. Drogar 4 gets a natural 16. Not afraid. Drogar 3, natural 17. Not afraid.
What the fuck?
Rip.
Drogar 5, natural 17. Not afraid. And Drogar 6 on a natural 1
Natural 7.
is afraid.
Fuck yeah.
This
Definitely
room is
scared.
cursed.
You
This
scared
room
the
is
big boy.
fucking cursed.
You scared the big boy.
I scared
That's all
one
that
big.
matters.
He scared the.
You scared the big boy. That's all that matters.
I
And
swear,
then as a
this
bonus
room's
action,
cursed.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Bolo.
Okay. So target him and use Shield of Faith.
I need to see who I'm targeting. No one currently, and now I need to target Bolo. I just moved Bolo. Good, great. Sorry.
Suddenly attacks of opportunity from all around.
There
that
we
would
go.
suck.
Boop.
Yay.
All right.
Brolo.
Bolo gets that
Oh,
+2
no.
to his AC. Anything else?
Nope.
All right,
Hey,
Bolo, that brings us to you.
I'm going to hit the one in the door
Okay.
with my beefy fists.
That is a hit.
16.
That is a hit.
For 6 damage. And I'm going to use patient defense again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take 1 step up. So I get 1 opportunity attack.
Okay. Drogar 5.
Disadvantage. Because I did use patient defense before moving.
Correct. As he drops an 18 for a 9, it will miss.
Yay!
And that will end my turn.
Cammie.
Go get him, Cammie.
On Jargon number 6. Jargon number 4 is nearly dead. Yeah, Cammie will target Jargon number 4. Or 500.
I'm so 500.
How many? He's critical. Just shoot him with the crossbow.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unfortunately, just sort of pings into the wall directly above Mr. Studley.
That's it. I'm calling it. My rolls are cursed.
This room is cursed.
Anything else?
The only good roll I had was my initiative.
No.
5, 3, 7. They're all healthy. Let me see something. There's that. No. No.
It's the end of your turn.
Yep. Looks like it.
Alright, that brings us to the Drogar who is frightened. As he looks towards Bolo, looks towards the doorway, towering over the other Drogar, and looking towards Mr. Studley. He's going to try to overcome his fear and fail. So,
It's at the end of it.
yeah,
Say again?
it is at the end of his turn. Which brings us to
No, he's still frightened.
this Drogar, who is going to try and smack Mr. Studley. Miss. This Drogar is going to chuck a javelin towards Bolo. He does so at disadvantage. And he drops a natural 2 for a natural 1. Loses his footing, exposing himself
falls
to
in the
his
well.
targets. His target has advantage on their first attack roll against him next round. So Bolo, if you somehow
Well, that's
manage
gonna be
to
a
go
while.
all the way over to Drogar 1 next round, you have advantage on the attack roll.
I was hoping he would fall in the well.
At the same time, you watch as the javelin just embeds itself into the shoulder of Drogar 4 or 5, directly in front of you, Bolo.
Well played.
Hey, he's on our side, look.
Good throw, bro.
As he does
I
8
approve.
piercing damage to that Drogar.
Oh my god.
You might want to go talk to him about that. That looks like it was on purpose.
You might want to go smack
Just
him.
immediate shouting in Dwarvish.
Oh, I wish I had my comprehend languages going. I'd be able to hear what they're
I
angry.
wonder what they're shouting.
I wish I knew.
So Cammie and Dorvish is gonna yell back.
Which brings us to Drogar 5. Just sort of turns around, looks at Drogar 1, just... And he is going to turn back towards Bolo. And he is going to try to smacky smack with the war pick at disadvantage. And he drops a 5 for a 5. Misses. Drogar 5. Or no, 3, sorry. Again, disadvantage on the attack. As he swings the pick towards Bolo. And he drops a 16 for a 10. Another miss. And that brings us to you, Saiera.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do?
Sorry, phone call. Can I do Scorching Ray for the Durgar 4 and then hit 3 behind him? Can I reach there?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that will be your last second level spell slot.
Okay.
So you,
We'll roll for it.
yep, you can target Drogar 4. That is a critical. So, can I get you to roll on this table, please? Your spell cripples your opponent. Your target's movement speed is cut in half for the next 2 turns. If he survives, go ahead and roll damage, please.
I mean, if he survives.
You do
Wait.
18 points of damage, exceeding by 14. You watch as the ray of fire just shoots past your face, Mr. Studley. This time it's hot enough that it probably actually singes a few of your hairs.
No,
As it just
not my
shoots,
golden locks.
As it just shoots past your head and just slams into the face of this Drogar, and just immediate screaming in front of you as this Drogar falls to the ground, clutching at his face as his flesh is burned off of his face. You have 2 more rays.
Okay.
Under the collar there.
And I can attack 3 from here, right?
Yeah.
Or do I need to move over?
You can see enough of 3 that you could.
Okay.
Burn the heathens.
There's a hit.
Hey!
And that's a hit.
It's also a hit.
Yep, that's 2 hits. And once more, as these rays of fire just shoot past you, Mr. Studley, and slamming into the chest and the shoulder of the 3rd Drogar.
Everything's going past my head.
Anything else, Saier?
No. That'll end my
Karina,
turn.
That brings us to you.
Karina. God damn it.
Oh goodness. So
What would
I'm
you
going to
like to do?
attempt to chill touch that Drogar. Look at that. Clay, I'm resorting to spells again. Always ends up that way.
Always.
Fuck!
Another miss.
And it always. Well, that's another time I'm not taking a turn. Well, that's my turn.
Which brings us to Drogar 2,
Fucking
who
damn
at
it.
disadvantage will swing the pick once more towards Bolo. And drops a 9 for a 4. Once again, a miss. Why did it skip over Studley?
Bruh.
Yeah, Stubbly got skipped.
Mr. Studley.
Alright, bro.
You trust me? Throwing all these fireballs by your head.
He
Chud,
singed a few of his golden locks.
gonna walk out. Gonna attack Durgar 3. It's right in front of him. If he can target. Here we go. Twin slash.
It's a hit. As you bring the longsword down, just cleaving through this Drogar's chest, there's a large pool of blood. This Drogar is struggling to stay on his feet.
That's gonna be it for Chud Studley.
Mr. Bolo.
Yep. I'm going to try and finish off number 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh. Ooh.
Can I
Ooh.
get you
What's
to
with all
roll
the
there?
nat ones today?
On a 72, you lunge past your enemy, exposing yourself to his attack. The enemy you were attacking is able to use their reaction to perform an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Well, shitty.
This time he doesn't have disadvantage. 19 will be a miss because of the effects of Shield of Faith.
Ah.
Yeah, let's hit it. Let's try it. Hit him again.
Bro, what can I
miss.
say except you're welcome?
Yep, that will
Oh, no.
end my turn.
Cammie.
She's gonna attempt to shoot Draugr number 3 with her crossbow.
Pog Draugr.
Hog Drugger.
You forgot the target, but a 19 will be a hit.
Okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I saw that as well.
On my screen, that rolled an 8, just so you know.
I saw it.
Yeah. Game's like, nah, we're gonna roll 16.
So, did it hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Ooh.
You poke him in the eye.
Yeah, as you loose the crossbow bolt, you probably call out for Chud to duck, and as Chud just very quickly ducks down, just briefly, you watch as the crossbow bolt just straight in the middle of the eyes.
Cammie
as
wouldn't
this-
call out to Doc. She would just say, "Hope this doesn't hit your head."
Good enough, either way. Gives a chance to
Chud.
react
Chud has 2 bit of reflexes.
as the Trogar falls over backwards onto the grounds.
Although Chud's dex is 10s, not really.
So now technically there's like a couple bodies in front of the doorway. Now we have to pile in.
Anything else,
Exactly.
Cammie?
No.
Seeing you move closer, this Trogar will move back.
Get back here, pussy.
You watch as he just very quickly drops the war pick, pulls out a javelin, and is going to chuck it at you, Chud. He's going to try to overcome his fear, even at disadvantage.
Okay. Good luck.
So he drops a natural 20 for a 6 and misses.
Just puts up his shield and deflects the javelin. No biggie.
This Drogar is actually going to do the same. No longer targeting Bolo, but instead targeting Mr. Studley.
Come at me, bros.
17 will be a miss as the javelin just slams into your into the wall next to you. This Drogar is going to turn his attention to Mr. Studley as well.
Hey, bros, not all at once.
Misses with the war pick. And Saiera, that brings us to you.
Okay, I will try to shove past Chud. To here.
You would be able to do that, however, you would enter and then briefly leave the Drogar's space, so he would strike out at you, however brief.
Okay.
I have to manually do this because it's not his turn. Clear. Target. And he gets a natural 1.
Oh god. There's
And
so
I
many
dodge out of
nat
the way.
ones.
He really
As
shouldn't have
he
done that.
Rolls a 60, and the
Oh, he
weapon
shouldn't have.
slips from his hands. Well, it might slip from his hand. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He would start to lose grip on it, but like just at the very end of the hilt of the war pick, he would manage to strengthen his grip and hold on to it. What would you like to do, Sierra?
I will now try to... Let's see. Chaos Bolt after a 5. Try to finish him off.
Fortunately, it's a miss as it
15?
just pings into the grounds.
Okay.
Right
That'll
at his
end my turn.
feet. Alright, so if I remember correctly, that was your 3rd use of Chaos Bolt, so you have 1 first level spell slot left.
So does it refresh every time we sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
However, you can only take a long rest once every 24 hours.
Ah, fair enough. That's fine.
Karina.
I am gonna waltz my way in. 20, 25. Is this where the party's going on, little man?
Just watch as he looks over towards you and spits on the grounds. Right at your feet.
I'm gonna have to ask you to mind your manners, youngin. Or else you're gonna feel the taste of death in seconds. So I'm gonna target Droger 5.
That'll be a
Okay,
hit.
22 to hit.
Hey, you hit.
So 7, 12 damage plus the 1d4 of cold.
2 more.
14 damage total.
Okay. Yeah, once again, there's a large pool of blood now at the feet of this Drogar, and he seems to be staggering back and forth a little bit, but he's still standing.
You're looking pretty chilled there. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Don't worry. Once we put you in the cage, I'm sure your body will warm me up just as well as the next female.
You're disgusting.
You are so dead.
Which one said that?
That's the one I just.
Yeah, Drogar 5.
Or
Yeah.
That brings us to
Chud's
Drogar's.
turns to 5.
As he moves up here and is going to try to smacky Bolo with the pick. 19 will be another miss. And Chud,
hey,
that
Chud,
brings us
can
to
you
you.
put this boy in the ground?
Yeah, bro. I think I can do that. And I target number 5. And I hit him with my longsword. Nope.
Oh my god, Chud!
Mr. Studley, can I get you to roll on that, please? Only once.
Oh. You only need to click it once.
We'll take
Yeah, it's the first one.
It's the 80. Missing what you thought was a critical blow causes you to panic, end your current turn, and you are surprised until the end of your next turn.
Oh my god. God damn it,
Bro,
Chud.
I don't know what happened, bro. I thought I had
And because of the close quarters that you were in, Karina, can I get you to give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
No.
10's good enough. 10's good enough as you see the flash of steel out of the corner of your eye sort of coming towards your shoulder. You just very quickly move out of the way as the steel crashes into the ground.
Chud! Watch where you're swinging your weapon!
Bolo, that brings us to you.
Sorry, bro. He's like super short.
Mr. Dwarf, what you said was very rude, and I expect an apology by force.
18's a
Hey.
hit. As you just very quickly slam your fist into the Drogar underneath of his chin, just immediately you're all met with the sound of as you crush his
Did I hit-
windpipe.
Did I hit him too hard? I think I hit him too hard.
Just
He
slightly.
can't apologize now.
No.
As I elbowed the guy beside me.
Okay.
Glad you put that bastard
19
in
will
the
be a
ground.
hit.
And that will end my turn.
Cammie, what would you like to do, sweet child?
She lives shorter than a human, that's why I made her younger than I wanted to be. I didn't realize it was not in the square. Target number 6.
All are relatively healthy. Cammie's guiding ball on dragon number 6.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, unfortunately, once again, it fizzles out.
Cammie wants to die now.
I mean, fair. Same.
Anything else?
That nat 1 is pretty embarrassing.
No.
Drogar 6 is just going to simply try to overcome his fear. And gets a natural 17 and succeeds. He's no longer feared, but that does end his turn. Drogar 1 is going to chuck a javelin at Karina.
Oh, hello.
And gets a natural 3 and misses.
Yeah.
Saiera.
Okay. Two's hit. We'll go for 6.
Okay.
Watch him fucking pwn me in the next turn. We'll do a firebolt.
Okay.
Take this.
Natural
Shit.
3, unfortunately, it just pings into the ground right at his feet, and you watch as he turns, looking towards you, a grin on his face, as he's no longer afraid.
Sup, bitch?
Oh my god. Aggressive. Hey Clay, I have a question.
If we piss them off, do they get more angry?
Yeah?
Okay.
The only one that can understand that is not even in the room with them.
What's up? Did somebody call my
How
name?
big would a 20-foot cube be?
20-foot cube?
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
I'm gonna move here. Would that be able to get both the Drogers here, the both big boys?
Which spell?
Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire?
Ooh.
Yep. It would grant
So
us
you have-
advantage on.
You have a
both
range
them.
of 60 feet, so you wouldn't need to move, though you're melee, so you kind of need to.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can move back if you need to.
No, he's,
No,
he's
I
melee.
need to
he
be
kinda
melee
has to.
range.
Yeah, no, that would hit them both.
Okay.
I'm gonna now. So they're gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. For Trogar.
So that goes one of my spell slot.
6. He gets a natural 19.
Oof.
And for Drogar 1, a natural 18.
And fuck.
Welcome
So
to
they would
my
both
succeed.
life.
Well, so I'm just gonna attack this. Wait, no. Fairy Fire would be my action then.
Yep.
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 So that's the end of my turn. Oh well. Tried to give us advantage on the attacks against them, but I'll...
No, I got you.
See, he turns and looks towards you.
Worth a try.
I tried to make you all glowy. Why are you mad?
Fancy lights. Worthless.
Fancy lights are cool. Worthless? Excuse me.
As this.
What's
Drogar
worthless
in
is
the
your
back
purple ass skin.
attempts to slam the pick into Bolo. Do you actually have 21 AC right now? Yeah, you do. Holy shit. Misses on a non-natural 20. And brings us to Mr. Studley.
Oh, it's my turn?
Holy shit.
It's my turn?
It is.
Oh. I'm gonna kill the big guy. You know what? I think I'm gonna pump a smite into that.
That's a hit.
Actually, wait, is he Jurgard 6? Yeah, I'm pumping a smite into it.
Alright.
Divine smite. That's another 1d8. Where do I roll?
2d8.
2d8?
It's 2d8. It consumes one of your spell slots. Did you already check that off?
No, I did not.
Let me add that for
I
you
just
real
did.
quick.
Phew.
There you go, buddy.
Kinda cool. I just
Click on the little damage button. Yeah, no, as
He down.
the radiant light just bursts out of nowhere, encompassing this Drogar, you watch as he falls to the ground, reverting to his original size and screaming the entire time.
he was healthy, right?
He hadn't been hit until... Actually, yeah, no, you one-tapped him.
Damn.
Just
He
looks down
insulted
at the
my lights.
sizzling body and was like, "Bro, went up in flame anyway."
He insulted my lights.
This brings
I wanted
us to
kill him.
Bolo.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out now, and I'm going to attack him with non-lethal damage.
Okay,
And first attack. Oof.
misses. Critical hit. Get you to roll, please. 83. Your strike surprises your opponent. Until the end of his next turn, he is surprised. And that'll do it. He is knocked unconscious.
Now we just got
And-
one big boy to worry about.
And I'm gonna move over here and end my turn.
Cammie.
Sorry, I was yawning. Dragon number 1 across the way. Yeah, Cammie's gonna move 1, 2. So what? 10 feet forward in the doorway. Dragon number 1, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Cammie's gonna use Secret Flame on Dragon number 1.
Okay. Seconds. Because it doesn't do it automatically for you, however. It is a spell. He actually has a natural 20, he succeeds.
Oh my god.
Natural 20, natural 1, natural 20, natural 1, natural 20, natural 1,
That's
natural 1,
really
natural
a lot of
1,
natural
That's been the
natural
theme
1.
for the session.
God damn.
Anything else, Cammie?
No?
Easy clap, guys.
As the
We gotta finish
Drogar
the last
just
one.
kind of looks around the room.
What are you gonna do now? All your buddies are dead. Or that one I'm not
You
dead.
watch as he
If you
begins
want
to
to live,
revert
you'll tell us
back
where you're keeping your prisoners.
Hey,
to
shrunk
normal
again.
size.
Oh,
And then before all of your eyes, you watch as he just disappears. Just sort of poof. You don't see the Drogar, you don't see the pickaxe or anything that he was carrying.
And
Oh, whoop, I was holding the wrong button.
Nope. That's awkward.
Yeah, that is awesome. I didn't say much.
Anyways,
In front of your
Do
eyes, you
continue.
watch as the Drogar just disappears.
Oh.
I mean, is he smaller than a mouse at this point?
No. He had reverted back to his normal size, and then just kind of like snap of your fingers, he's not there.
Oof.
What
a little
Ah.
bitch.
You would watch as the door that he was next to opens up.
Oh, the boy went invisible.
I'm chasing him.
Fucking run after his ass.
Yep.
Chud's chasing too.
I will use Step of the Wind to catch up with him if I have to.
I wish I had a way to catch up. I can only go as fast as I can.
Hey.
Listen, I can Misty Step after this bastard.
Oh, I'm faster than him, I believe, already, so I don't have to use Step of the Wind. I got 40 feet.
At 5th level, Chud can Misty.
We just leave Durgar 2 to die.
No, he's unconscious. He's stable.
Brings us
Oh,
to
he's stable.
Saiera's turn. If you wish to give
What's that?
chase, we'll stay in combat.
Oh, until we finish the guy?
Not Drogar 2. If you want to give chase after Drogar 1, we will stay in initiative.
can?
And, yeah. Like, if the group as a
he's
whole
here.
wants to stay,
Well,
wants to
Let's
give
hear
chase.
what the group has to say.
Bolo's definitely chasing after him and let's stop.
What's more for chasing?
I'm down for chasing because if
Chud's
if there's
chasing.
others that can be an issue, we don't want them alerted.
Okay. So 3 for chasing.
Cammie's just gonna stay
That's-
behind tie number 2.
Which door
Has
did
it-
he go through?
It has rope.
Okay.
The south.
Another one straight ahead.
What was the distance on
Assume
that?
that's your full movement.
Yeah, if he dash, he can run 60 feet.
Yeah, so you can take the dash action to move 60 feet. So
What do I
5,
see,
10,
DM?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45.
Awesome.
So you'd be at 45 right there. So you have another 15 feet of movement, assuming dash, by the way.
What does dash consume?
It is an
An
action.
action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise, you would need to
Basically,
move back 15 feet. Or, yeah, 15.
So it's 15 during combat, 30 during normal.
Well, no, you have 30 at all times. But if you dash, you can do 60 feet.
Okay. So what's 30?
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Every square
30.
is 5 feet.
Yeah, every square is 5 feet. So that's 30 feet right there from where you were at. And then if you wanted to dash
Okay.
to go
I'll wait
forward
there.
further, you have another 30 feet.
I guess I'll be first through the door.
Okay? So that would be 45 feet. Yeah,
Let's
as you
go with this.
step out into this hallway,
Check for traps.
I was gonna say, you can give me a investigation check to look for traps, to look for him, things of that nature.
Oh shit.
You don't see any traps, but you also don't see any indication of the Drogar that headed this way.
Fucking 2.
Damn it.
You do have
Fucking 2.
you do have 15 more feet of movement.
I have to move down the hall to see it, right?
Yeah.
2, 3. Does that be here?
Okay, as you rush forward, you feel yourself bump into something and you're halted.
Great.
Swing it out with a dagger.
Right there. You just sort of collide with something.
Use your reaction to take us away.
That's...
How do I do that?
You can't.
Aw.
Let's see.
Don't get my hopes up, dude.
That's
It's not fair.
The end of your
I was
turn,
hoping you could.
Karina.
So
What did I touch?
My 30 feet will put me here. So I'll make an investigation check as well.
Okay.
Don't roll a 2.
Oh,
Hey.
4, 12, 13.
You don't see any indication of traps, but you don't see any indication of the Drogar either.
I'm gonna call
What
out.
did I bump
I'm-
into? That's what
I'm gonna call out to Saiera. Anything
I touched something. It touched
in
me.
front of you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna since I didn't dash, I still have my action.
Correct.
So I'm gonna take a shot into the dark in front of with my crossbow.
No.
So, what we'll do
Fucking
here,
hit me in the back of the head.
for meta's purposes, the Drogar is there, yes. I have him hidden otherwise so that you don't know. I want everybody to just go ahead and target him real quick, please. Because you
So
guys
that
are
we
chasing
have-
him down, and that way I don't have to
Yeah.
reveal him again. But everyone just go ahead and target him. Alright, good. Alright. And now I want you to give me an attack roll
With disadvantage?
at disadvantage because he's invisible.
Yeah.
Don't hit me.
So I dropped the 12 for a 7.
So
it's still a 12 anyways.
12 total.
Not,
Unfortunately, will not be a hit.
yeah.
Oh, hold on. When I unreveal him, it clears your target. Okay, I'll just leave him revealed because it automatically applies disadvantage, I believe, when you attack him anyway. So just go ahead and retarget.
Fine.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Brings us to this Drogar who is unconscious.
You know what I haven't been doing?
Brings us to you,
I
Mr.
haven't
Stone.
been giving my increase from dueling. I forgot about that.
Chud's gonna move it over to the Jericho and chop his head off.
You have 30 feet of movement.
And he's not gonna do that. He's gonna double dash,
Yeah,
I
so
guess,
you-
or dash.
So you would have to dash, and you could make it up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You could make it to the very end of that hallway, actually, and still, like you could make it against the wall.
Do I see a door? As I'm approaching,
Okay, so as you get to
do
there.
I see a door? Do I see a door in front of me?
No, you do not see a door.
Looks
in
like
front.
there's a hallway.
What you
Okay.
do see, however, as the light from the torch sort of expands out, you can see down the hallway on either side, and you can see at the end of the hallway on one side what appears to be iron bars, and the other side it appears to branch off in several different directions.
Alright, bro. No further. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna... Do I ready in action, or do I just wait?
You just wait.
Okay.
Bolo.
I've already measured it, and I have 40 feet of movement naturally. And
You
that
do.
can make it right here with it.
Oh my god.
However, I don't know he's here, so I want to roll investigate.
I say, please keep in mind, don't put your tokens in a way where you could try to
Nah,
trap him, because
Oh, I thought I
that's my
had
max.
vision of him. No, okay, then he'd
yeah, you don't have vision of him. You don't know he's
Yeah.
there.
be over here then. He'd be over here.
Okay. I was gonna
And
say,
he'd be looking left and right.
yeah, don't put your tokens in ways where you can trap him because you don't know he's there.
Yeah, because you said just target him, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you target him for the purpose of attacking him, because if you have an indication of where he's at, like for an example, Saiera bumped into something which tells everyone, hey, there's something in front of Saiera, you can attack him, but you do so at disadvantage because he's invisible. That's the way
Which is
invisibility works.
why I took the shot in the first place, because I asked her if she noticed anything.
But yeah, that I would have gone there regardless because that's my maximum movement.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's cool. I was just clarifying that for Neri, just in case he wasn't aware.
See him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't see any indication of the Drogar.
Yeah. Do you guys know?
All I know
I
is Sierra
touched
bumped
something.
into something.
You touched something where
It was in front of me.
I'm gonna
I
punch in
swear
front
it
of
was
her.
something.
Okay? You can attack him at disadvantage.
Bro, I don't see anything, bro.
Disadvantage.
I believe it'll automatically
Fist.
roll it.
I hit the button.
Yeah. I believe it'll automatically roll
And
it,
then-
but just hit the disadvantage button just to be safe.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then
unfortunately, you don't connect with anything. This time, however, you do feel your
Yeah, that was
fist
my
connect
second
with
one.
something. Go ahead and roll damage. Let me double
I
check.
definitely hit something here.
See, I told you I hit.
Yeah, well, I missed my shot earlier. I am sorry.
As his concentration wavers and suddenly the Drogar appears in front of the three of you.
Come here, you little shit.
Cast
that was in my
invisibility, eh? Not fun.
Yeah, it's my turn. By the way.
Cammie?
Cammie's gonna go to the unconscious jogger number 2. Simply mumble herself, "Oh, fine, leave me alone with the provided drive." Tie him up.
Okay.
That's Cammie's action.
Sort of looks back and forth between all of you for a moment.
Scared of Bolo's face with that token, by the way.
Just sort of mumbles in Dwarvish. Cammie, you wouldn't be in range to hear that, by the way.
I know it's out of character.
I don't have my language thing available.
I
As
don't
he
understand.
produces the war pick once again and turns towards Saiera.
He's gonna go down fighting.
23 to hit,
Fuck.
Oof.
as he does 5 piercing damage to Saiera. And that brings
I
us
saw
to
he
you.
was capable
Ow,
of hitting.
God
He's
damn
at
it.
1 hit point though, right?
You don't know.
Oh no, he's not at 1 hit point. We only hit him once.
Oh, snap.
You can look in the
Alright.
combat tracker.
Yeah.
Boy, you little shit, leave her alone.
Saiera, what would you like to do?
Stab it
fuck
with a
you.
dagger.
That
That's a hit.
Okay, that's a hit. Right?
That is a
Please
hit.
tell me it's a hit. That is a hit. Hey. That's what you get. Don't touch me.
Anything else?
No.
As that brings us to Karina. Yeah, as Saiera just jams the dagger into his shoulder. Karina, what would you like to do?
I am going to try and hit with chill touch again.
Nat 1, Nat 1, Nat 1.
No!
What?
What? No! This isn't my wild mage. I ain't hitting that ones.
Still a
13,
miss.
It's not gonna hit. Yep. I can't hit with spells today. For
I hit.
either they
Maybe
say.
you should leave
No, it's
the
talking
spells
about
to
me. Oh my god. It's the end of my turn.
Leave it to the sorcerer.
Oh my god.
The sorcerers.
Drogar is still unconscious. Mr. Studley.
How come?
He's going to moonwalk backwards. Turn to the side. Oh, I guess he's actually doing a 360. And come on. He's attacking.
Having issues.
I'm using a trackpad and I'm trying to attack Saiera.
Issue.
All right.
It's a hit. As you bring the longsword down across his back. There's a large pool of blood at his feet now, but he is staggering but standing. Anything else?
I fucking told you not to touch me!
Nope. Just say good luck, bro, and leave it to Cal.
Brings us to Bolo.
Yeah, you can either you have an
Welcome,
option
really
here.
deep.
You have an option. You can either show us where your prisoners are, or I could just knock your head off. Your choice.
He turns towards you and spits in your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock your head off then.
One punch.
One
It's a
punch.
hit.
25.
One
As he
punch.
goes down.
What
And
a
that
shit.
takes us out of combat.
Woo!
Easy clap.
Easy clap, boys. We barely lost any health that match. Holy shit.
Congratulations, my friends.
fucking
You're
poked me.
Fucking done.
I told you I have a significantly higher AC on this character.
Especially when I give you 2 more AC and they're like, let's keep hitting the monk.
Each of you gain 240 experience.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Hey, hey, Chud, I got as much
Yo.
AC as you, unarmored.
Okay, has Discord been cutting out for anyone else, or is it just me?
I think
Oh,
it's
it's
just
been
you.
cutting out.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay. I'm just
Everyone
making,
else
I'm
has
just
been
making
fine
sure.
for me.
Yeah, I'm just making
Yep.
It's
sure.
been fine for the most part, but
Yeah, it's just with you, Clay.
The other one I knocked out, we could wake him up and maybe he'll show us where the prisoner is, or we can just kill him and find some ourselves. But it's up to you. We can just kill him now and just keep searching aimlessly.
I want to adventure.
Chud starts checking the guy's body.
Yeah,
one that you just
in
killed?
this room.
Like the last
Yeah.
one that you killed, Chud?
Yeah,
You find,
not that I killed.
You find a small key ring with 2 keys on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Inventory. Key. Ring.
I will add them.
Yeah,
2
Bolo's
keys.
gonna. Bolo's gonna slap this guy awake who's tied up.
And Cammie's gonna check the other bodies of the Draugr that were there in that room.
Among all of these Drogar, you would put together 90 gold pieces and 40 more silver.
wow,
Holy shit.
these
Money,
guys were
money,
loaded.
money, money.
Meanwhile, I'm still hysteric about touching something I couldn't see. Because that freaked her the fuck out.
Yeah, the way Bolo wakes this guy up is he picks him up and dips his head in the well.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'll put him there then for that case. Yeah, no, as you just dunk his head into the well, in fact, here, let me get the music changed again. Switch over to this. Just immediately skip that track. Because I always skip the first one. Yeah, as you dunk his head into the well and pull him back out, he would begin to sputter awake.
Yeah, I'll throw him on the ground then.
Takes 1 damage and dies.
I'm not like I'm just dropping them.
Sort of looking up around between all of you.
Yeah, if you want to live, you better show us to the prisoners, or I'm just gonna crush your throat like I did that dude over there.
Oh, gonna break his legs?
We'll break his legs!
I would rather him walk and show us.
Chudley comes in and is like, "You guys say break his legs, bros? Let's do it."
Let's not and have him show us who the prisoners is.
I can carry him.
Alright, maybe an arm instead.
But yeah,
Break his arm!
So what's your choice?
Isn't he two of them?
Guarantee do I have you're not going to fucking kill me right after.
You have my word, and I will make sure they don't do anything.
I barely got any kills this time.
You're no fun.
He's just asking not to kill him. We can still break one of his arms.
No.
Did I
just
break
leave him
his
alone,
pinky?
If he cooperates, we have no reason to harm him any further.
I want to cut off his pinky.
No, cut off the other one's pinky. He's already dead.
Yeah, but that's no fun!
But yeah, you'll be safe.
Alright, Karina, chill out.
See, I would rather not like wander through here aimlessly, so please just show us where the prisoners are and we'll leave and you can stay here. I don't care what you do after that.
Hey, Karina, you wanted more kills. You could put dagger in his back. If, does anything
Yeah,
funny?
but we need him to lead us. Can I kill him afterwards?
No.
Fuck.
Chudley whispers in her ear. Yes.
He looks up towards you.
Chudley, you're not in charge.
He looks up towards you, Bolo. I've got your word then.
Yeah, you got my word.
He nods
mine.
over towards the doorway that Saiera and Chud are standing next to.
I hold I'll pick him up like to his feet, but I'll hold the rope and let him lead on.
Okay, Cammie's just gonna go forward.
He would start
Follow
leading.
that.
He'd start leading the way with you directly behind him, Mr. Bolo. As he gets to here,
I will cut
turns,
one of your fingers off at least.
walking further down this way.
Karina, we had an agreement.
And as he gets to here, he sort of gestures around at the various cages.
Chud!
Yeah, I'll look.
And 1 second.
Oh, look.
Bros, I got some keys.
You see, at the end of this tunnel, 3 cell-like rooms have been excavated from the rock. Iron bars wall off each one with a chain and padlock securing a swinging gate. Inside, a number of prisoners huddle on miserable straw pallets. And in fact, let me get this set up so that you can actually see. There we go. And there you go.
Holy moly, commoners. Can I kill one of them?
This
These
is
are
a
the
lot of
we're
people.
here to save.
Not all of them have to live.
If you want to kill someone, go kill that big fucking thing at the beginning.
Yeah, no, not that. Thank you very much, but that's a death sentence.
I'll take a hard pass.
Not even I would take that on.
Cammie, would you ask the dwarf how did he obtain all these people?
I mean,
The dwarf speaks common.
He
technically,
speaks undercommon.
Okay. I don't know.
technically, you wouldn't. Well, actually, yeah, I said it once. Cammie does know Dwarvish.
Did you say you had keys?
I don't. One of the other Drogar had them on them. 2 keys.
I looked to the others, like, well,
Chud, didn't you lose something off a body
Chud,
earlier?
jingles the keys.
go let
Got
them
him, bros.
Hey.
Goes and open.
Hey, you guys.
Tries it on this one first.
Hey, you guys.
Oh my lord.
And after we let everyone out, I'm just gonna untie them and put them in the cell and lock it.
Oh, come on.
Okay. You're gonna let
Are
everyone
these the
out,
people
put
we're
him in
looking
one of
for?
the cells, and then lock it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which cell?
The one at the very end over there, so I can signal to people.
This one
Yeah, this one. Yeah, the ones that Chud's at.
unlocks it.
Yeah, so that way you can at least signal for people wandering around. I'm not gonna be too harsh on them.
Okay.
I'd rather put my sword through his eyes, but
Yeah, as the commoners
That's
all
just my
stream out,
opinion.
not traveling too far, like they're just sort of staying immediately nearby, all huddled together. Men, women alike, caravan drivers, human peasants, merchants, tribesfolk. You do see within one of the cells a dragonborn, a human male in, well, he doesn't have his robes on currently, a minotaur, a gnome, and what appears to be a dwarf.
Hey, it's about time, huh?
leave my sight.
The
from
gnome
it.
says.
Damn it.
Oh, dwarf, where's their stuff?
we have to get their items too.
Yeah. That'd be useful. They'd be useless in combat.
I mean, we
without
don't
them.
have to get them, but if they're nearby, we can get them.
Everything that was taken from the prisoners is stored upstairs.
Oh, great.
Like, just like in the temple itself.
Aye.
All right, we'll have a look around then.
Oh god. We're not going back the way we came.
The cell is open for Corden, Mjolnir, and the others, right?
If you guys unlocked it, yeah.
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 Oh, is there another way up there without having to go through that big beast thing?
The room
like
we
you
just
say.
came from, there's a set of stairs.
Okay, thank you.
And, 1 second, let me get
Chud's gonna
this.
try and unlock the third one now.
Drag you there, and there, and now let me get rid of
Did he ever
these
answer the question of
tokens.
where he obtained all these people?
He did not. I didn't hear you ask that.
Yep.
Local towns, villages, travelers, doesn't matter.
And what were you planning on doing with such people?
Slave labor? Someone has to dig these tunnels.
Oh no.
And what's the nature of these tunnels, bro?
That I couldn't tell you. I'm just told to dig and to keep the slaves working.
Inside
So-
track.
Tell us this. Who is telling you to work?
Cult of the Earth.
Ah, I see. What? I don't know.
As far as you can tell, he seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Mr. Studley.
Now Corden does an insight check.
This is where it starts to
no.
get fucky.
Hey, hey, you folks got some food? We're kind of hungry as shit over here.
Yeah, which ones of you are from the Harpers?
The small gnome, I might even think he was a child, not for a baritone voice coming from him. Kind of raises his hand.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I am part of the Harpers.
And the big dragon bone guy as well.
Well, we were sent here by the two orders to help rescue. They were worried.
He watches. One of the last ones to step out of the cage is the large minotaur. Wearing nothing but a loincloth.
Well, yeah, Bear.
I like how all these commoners are classified as enemy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's a trap.
Against us. What have you done? You unlocked the cage.
Wait, one of them's an ally. Couple of them are allies.
They all opened up a deck of many
Slowly-
things, and all of them had the
slowly
facts
We're
listed.
slowly turning. They see our common ground.
Anyway, I think we've been here long enough, and I'm pretty sure y'all want to leave as well. So let's just take those stairs and get out of here. If we find your stuff on the way, you can have it.
Chud starts handing out some of the fish rations. Fish? Oh, he only has one. He's gonna give it to the gnome because he asked, and not because I also play the gnome.
Here we go. Here we go.
no one else asked for food, so
I mean, fair enough. I wasn't gonna.
Chud gives it to the gnome.
Cammie's just gonna say this shit. Hey, where's that bear of fish we brought out?
Still
It should
outside,
still be
where
outside.
we left it.
As the dwarf begins to file out of the cage directly behind Uthar and Mirnir.
Wait, which dwarf?
Not the Droger, the one that's in the
Okay.
cage with the other four.
Roldendar.
Okay.
Uthar, Nadar, Corden, and Mirnir, the four of you, and you'll notice we do have someone in the channel, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hi Tesla, I noticed when you came in here earlier.
Oh, hey Tesla, what's up?
Who are you?
I
Howdy,
requested
things.
I requested a special finale appearance from
Yeah.
everyone's favorite Minotaur.
I did not even notice.
Welcome back.
I'm a
You
ninja.
didn't hear the ding of Discord?
No, because I was talking.
You four have had a 10-day to get to know this dwarf and hear his tale. He would have confirmed all theories. The Earth Cult ambushed the Mirabar delegation south of Belliard, slaying most of their guards, and that the Earth Cultists and their captives were ferried across the Desaran River by pirates who received the sage's beloved books as payments. Bandits flying on giant vultures proceeded to ambush the Earth Cultists somewhere in the Somber Hills, and it was there that the bandits captured the delegates Desinya Norvell. Roldendar and the rest were brought to the Sacred Stone Monastery. The sage was put to work, but delegates Rundorth and Terrasil were taken even further below to an unknown fate.
Well, shit.
And
We're keeping that all to ourselves.
you guys are gonna make your way to the staircase that leads out.
Alright, Mr. Dwarf, you stay quiet for about 5 minutes, and then after that you can start yelling for help. Is that fine?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Okay.
He just sort of goes over to the corner
How
and
long does
sits
this last?
on a bucket. How long does what last?
A spell called Silence.
That actually lasts like 10 minutes, I think.
It's 10 minutes up to concentration.
Yeah, concentration for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, Corden was thinking something similar with minor illusion.
Oh my.
I mean, it doesn't hurt him, so, like, technically we can't promise.
Corden
doesn't
never
hurt.
made any such promise.
No, Gordon never did. Neither did Nadar.
Anyway, let's go.
But
If
he's
y'all
got
wanna
fish. He's
Come
content.
with me if you want to live.
You mean get out of this hellhole?
Follow me.
Yeah, we're making our way to the stairs, so I'm assuming you can just fast travel us to the next area.
Cammie's gonna go here and then cast Silence on the
Okay.
Draugr.
Okay. I'm only going to move player tokens because it's going to get very crowded otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You guys would pop out here.
Let me actually use silence.
Chud would ask if the others have heard of the word of Tyr.
Slot level 2.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Oh. there we go. On target number 2.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure I chose Mistra as my god, so. For Uther.
We
Wait,
are.
is
There is so many of us in this tight corridor. Excuse me.
Can I load up Uther's thing? I can't.
Not yet. I had taken
Okay.
control.
Oh, okay.
I had taken control of the characters until this time.
9-man party. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh
Alright,
my
bros.
God.
Who's feeling lit to go on an Earth cult killing spree?
Yeah, I'm gonna open this door.
Pretty much. And before, hey, here's the Earth cultist you didn't kill earlier.
Jesus.
I'll look to the ones I captured. Do you know any idea where your stuff is?
No. Nadar will answer, just shaking his head.
Alright. So I guess we're all just gonna funnel out into this hallway.
Apparently so.
Excuse me, bros. It's kind of tight in here.
Stop
You're stepping
touching
on
me.
my toe.
Stop
tall
touching me.
people.
Careful! Little one, can you get off my foot?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me. That's the wrong token.
Yeah, as you walk out
I don't know where I grabbed that from.
As you walk out into this
don't move me.
hallway, you see the hallway just sort of like it branches off in multiple different directions.
Oh, God.
Oh, that way goes back down, so not that way.
Well, I bet the best thing we're gonna do is check the first 3 rooms. The first 2
One
rooms
of the
closest.
commoners would speak up in a bit of a hushed, dry voice. I believe it's the room directly above the stairs here.
Is he talking about this one down here?
No, up. It's the room in front of
it's
Karina.
north.
Yeet.
So the little square.
Okay.
I'm gonna push
I want
open
to.
the door.
I want. Oh, never mind.
Oh, unless you want to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to listen in.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a smart idea.
Give me a perception.
Yeah. Cammie wants to listen in too.
Cammie
Oh.
wants to help. Oh.
Bolo's not good at listening.
Cammie
Neither
is good
of
at
you
listening.
hear any sound coming from this room. However, Cammie, you do hear.
Oh, fuck.
Karina, you don't hear shit.
Your
Too
dad.
much going on.
Hey!
Cammie and Saiera, neither of you would hear anything coming from this room that all of you are getting ready to go into to try and find their belongings. However, you would hear voices coming from the room directly adjacent to it. Like across
Directly
the hallway.
adjacent.
All the commoners.
In other words, the one right across from it.
Yeah.
The one with Serena right
Assuming
next
the
to.
door that I'm
Yeah.
standing
There.
next to.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about one of y'all go in there, look around, and then the rest of us just guard this
I got
door
this,
in
bros.
case They heard something.
Yeah. Cammie's
I'll
gonna
leave
simply
it to
say,
you.
sounds like the people on the other side.
Coin's like, all right, I got you. If something bad happens, I'll put a minor illusion. We can dip out. Chud tries to open the door.
No. Like, in case they come out, we're trying to go into this room right here.
Oh.
We're just guarding this door while they look around in there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
after you.
As you push open the door and make your way into this room, this large room contains a wooden table with 4 chairs, a small working desk, several macrame wall hangings, a single pallet on a low stone shelf set against the west wall. To the north, a barred window looks out over a walled garden, and next to the working desk, not pictured on the map, are an array of chests. There's about 5 of them in total.
Yeah. Uther's going to go in and look for his spellbook and his robes and the rest of his gear. If in the
Dara's
chest.
gonna go and look for his items as well.
Yeah. All of the original party members, you would be able to find your belongings here. Think of this as kind of like prisoners' chests in Skyrim. You don't find shit else.
Yeah.
You don't find shit else.
But you find
it's-
your stuff.
But you find your stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So the original party members would have everything that they had brought with them. The commoners and things of that nature, there's not much of their things left. Most of those commoners have been down there for weeks, if not months.
God knows how long.
Alright. He'll step out in his blue
Bye.
robes.
So Mirnir would from the box. Only pick up if his axe is anywhere. Only his axe, and leave everything else in the box.
Okay.
Corn's getting his stuff.
My main concern for Uther was the spell book. Okay.
Alright, so the original party would acquire their belongings, and at this point, what do you guys want to do? You just want to try to get the fuck out?
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Yeet.
Okay. You know that the door directly to your north leads to the garden, and that's about it.
You want to go through the garden? It sounds like a good place to go. It sounds like it's outside. Uther says.
Yeah, if we go through the gun, we can probably just hop the wall and dip out.
Yeah, there might be a door. We don't know.
Let's try it.
Well, even if there's opposition, there's more than enough of them.
Yep, we're gonna go to the garden.
Sounds good, bros. I'll take the rear. Watch the civilians. Sounds good.
I'll take it with you. So Cammie's in the rear with Chad.
Okay. As everyone begins to file out into the garden, to be honest, the garden is creepy, but peaceful. A walled garden shelters beneath the northern wall of the monastery. The garden appears to be poorly kept, although some effort has been made to clear footpaths through the overgrowth. A garden gate to the northeast leads outside, with 3 doors into the monastery at the southeast, south, and western side of the garden. The statues in the garden all appear to be particularly lifelike, and they all resemble gargoyles.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
We have 9 people. Oh, that's That's fucking.
If anything, it would not get any better than this for an
We
encounter
have
with the
a
gargoyles.
legion of cannon fodder.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, per meta knowledge, none of these gargoyle statues are legitimate.
Well, I was literally just gonna say stay on guard. Let's just go to the door. And
Be ready for anything.
I will go to this door right here.
Yeah, that's the gate.
Yep.
It is unlocked. You'd very easily be able to push it open.
Oh. And we get GTFO.
Yep. As everyone begins to file out, and you lead the commoners away from the Sacred Stone Monastery into safety, they all agreed to just follow you back to Red Larch.
Yeah, that's where we be headed.
That's the 3-day march. Can they make that?
I mean, if we go at a normal pace, yeah.
4 miles
people do
per
it all the
tile from where you guys are at right now. That is 8, 16.
I assume we raided the larder though, and could
Yeah.
get them some food. But
24. It'd be 28 miles, so it'd actually be just a little over a day from where you guys are at right now. If you just march directly west.
Yeah, they can handle it. They can handle a day.
yep, slave drivers. Let's do it.
No, they're welcome to go on their own.
Oh no, they're following you to the ends of the earth. Or Red March, whichever comes first.
Now we start arming them and create a militia.
But yeah, we go to right to Red Larch.
They serve us now. We are their saviors.
Hell no, I don't want that many fucking people. I don't want to control that many fucking people. Hell no.
We built an army.
We built an army. We shall conquer it all.
We build our own cult. The cult of
Bolo. The cult of Bolo.
The cult of Bolo.
We
Cult
have
of
17
Chud and Bolo.
followers.
So, as you guys would make it back to the town of Red Larch, a little over a day later, all of the people that were in those slave pens are eternally grateful. They
Yay.
don't have
Yay.
anything to give, obviously, but
Accept their services.
many of them are from Red Larch, even. And if they're not from Red Larch, they're from Belliard. And if they're not from Belliard, they're from Westbridge. And all of them essentially offer you guys eternal gratitude, and if you're ever in any of the towns that they reside from, if there's ever anything they can do for you, they will, without a second thought.
Do we get the rustic hospitality?
Oh my god.
One of them
Luckily, we don't.
is the daughter of the innkeeper in Belliard,
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
and promises that once her father hears of this, he would surely offer all of you free room and board for the rest of your lives.
Yeah!
Shit.
That is good!
So free booze and free perks. I mean, what?
Yeet!
I'm just saying, luckily we don't have a bard in this party.
Yet.
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 As the
I was
9
considering
of you,
making a bard.
or rather, I should
If
say the
Karina
10
ever
of you.
dies.
I should say, rather, the 10 of you, as Bruldenthar would follow as well, the Dwarven delegates. All of you, upon your arrival back in Red Larch, are greeted by Endrith Valavo and Helia Hanadrum. Oh, thank God you were actually able to do it.
Yeah, they were pretty well guarded. They had this one monk in there that was actually stronger than me, and she like hit really hard and really fast.
She was a bitch.
I got her like face mask thingy right here, and I give it to him.
He takes it, looking at it.
She had it on her eyes, but it's like she was still able to see.
What's important is that you actually managed to bring back our agents alive. And for that, the 5 of you have eternal gratitude from the Harpers, the Emerald Enclave, from all of us. I'm sure many of you would like to go back to your homes, rest, relax, and you've most definitely earned that time.
Yeah, I have about 20 dogs I need to take care of, so I do need to get back.
This Indrith turns to look towards the original 4. Corden, Miranir, Nadar, and Uthar. You can see the clear worry that has been on his face, the 4 of you.
Hey.
I am so glad to see the 4 of you back here.
Yeah, we had a run-in with an ogre.
Enlightened orcs too. Go to the earth, got some nasty followers. Yeah.
According to our friends here, and he gestures towards the 5 that managed to rescue you. According to them, yes, they do have some nasty followers. But what matters most is that the 4 of you are back here safe. I understand if any of you would like to give up continuing. You've been through a lot.
I don't plan
I'm
on
afraid I will be. I see I am too weak. I have been too weak all along. Myrnir's gonna turn to Gordon, kneel down, and put a hand on the shoulder. I'm sorry, friend. I go. You stay. One day, when I'm stronger, I will say hello again.
Quinn's gonna try and give him a big hug. I think the only way he can hug him is like around his arm.
Mirnir lets him. Kind of like puts an arm around him too, pats him on the back.
His shin.
And then Mirnir, after Gordon's done hugging him, gets up and looks to
He's not.
Uthar.
No, he's not. He's just gonna
Well,
keep
okay,
holding on
he
to your
gets
arm.
up and looks to
Lift him
Uthar.
up.
He gets up and looks to Uthar and puts his hand out.
I'll put mine out.
Shake his hand. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Good luck.
How does Nadar look through all of this, by the way?
Dar is still like not so much glassy eye, just like staring off into distance throughout the whole journey back, throughout the whole thing as well. The only time he was actually paying attention to something was when he was retrieving his items. He just had like this look of despair.
Helia would step up and, reaching up, placing a hand on Nadar's shoulder. It's okay, child. We won't ask more of you. Not until you're ready. She looks over towards Mirnir.
Mirnir now, all along, he's been kind of his head down, not really talking at all. He now looks at her straight in the eyes, with conviction. I leave for now. I need to get stronger.
I understand.
And then he turns around and starts walking away. It's in a random direction.
Helia turns back towards Nadar. Come with me. Let's get you a bath, get you a nice meal, and we'll get you back home.
Sounds. You would follow her. It sounds like an amazing time.
Briefly before continuing, turning and looking towards the five of you, Cammie, Chud, Saiera, Bolo, and Karina. You can almost see a tear in her eye. She sort of bows to the five of you and just simply says, first in Elvish, and then in common, thank you all, and may the gods watch over you. As she leads Nadar back to the bathhouse. As Indrith turns towards the five of you. I understand that some of you may wish to go back to your lives, the things that you have to do, but if it's not too selfish of me, I would like to make one final request. For those that would wish to do so, I ask that you join our friends here. As he gestures towards Uthar and Corden. They'll need all the help they can get if they're going to continue investigating the delegation. And he turns and looks towards the dwarf. Roldendar, I'm glad to see that you're alive, my friend. I'm sure you have much to tell us, but we'll save that for when we've sorted things out here. So, would any of you be willing to stay and help?
Sorry, I can't actually run a puppy salvation area, so I gotta get back and start helping with that again.
I understand, my friends.
Yeah, man, I love to, but over in Summit Hall, I gotta check something out. Maybe later, bros.
Wish you the best of luck in your adventures. As he looks towards Karina, Cammie, and Saiera.
I will stay. There seems to be more depth here and more adventure than anywhere. Maybe I'll wipe a blotch off the Drow Elf name, maybe sometime.
Thank you. As he looks towards Cammie and Saiera.
Sarah sort of straightens herself and replies, "It's been a rough start, but I feel I can handle the next adventure."
Glad to hear it. And Cammie? I can understand if you
Cammie's
would
just
like
a
to
little.
go back to your original life. But if you would wish to stay, I'm sure they could use you.
Cammie's a little flustered by the offer. Well, I never really had a place to call home. I still don't. Guess for now, for a little while, I'll stick around.
Thank you. So, Cammie, Karina, Saiera, I'd like the three of you to formally meet our other agents as he gestures towards Uthar and Corden. Uthar, Corden, these three women will be working very closely with you going forward.
Very closely.
Wow.
For now, let us get a bite to eat and plenty to drink. I'll cover the cost tonight.
Karina will just kneel down in front of Cora and just look, and then look to, fuck, I forgot his name already.
Uther?
No, not Uther.
Indrith? Or, oh
Chud?
no, Brulden.
Indrith.
Indrith.
No, she'll look to Indrith and be like, this short stuff was from the beginning.
Coin's gonna raise it up. Huh? You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you little
She
young
talking
one.
to me?
For his
No.
stature, he is
Try and hit me.
very...
Try and hit me. Come on, try and hit me.
He is
Why
very...
you
hit
don't
me.
want this rapier there, son?
Try and hit me. I want her to
Oh,
try and
no.
hit me.
Don't even think I can do an unarmed attack.
But
You have your no with the rapier.
You want me to attack you with the
Yes.
rapier? Excuse me.
Cause like try
I
and hit me.
can't target you, sir. Excuse me.
Try and hit me. Just roll
Give
for
me a
it.
token to target, and then I'll target.
Oh, just open your combat tracker, go down, target him. Simple like that.
All right.
All right. Gotta catch him. Sorry.
Oh, I am targeted. There we go. 17 to hit.
No.
Shit. Coin's gonna use
Shield.
Yep.
Now it's a miss. Oh, you little spellcasting shit.
I
Not
have my
today.
own tricks, but I'm more on the healing side of things.
Cammie's just
It's
gonna
gonna be
sigh and put her paw on top of her face.
Karina's
This is
gonna
what I get
stand
for
and
joining.
Karina's gonna put her stand and put the rapier away. Okay, I believe in him a little. Just a little.
I cast
believe
a
some dreams.
Phasmophore Sunker. I'm just kidding.
Okay there. What is it? What was the D? What was
For
the DC
Uther?
to-
At
Yeah.
low At level 4, it will be
Oh god.
max, so 15, I believe.
Alright, so that's a wisdom save?
I think so, yeah. I'm not actually casting it.
I know, but let's just see. 14, fuck.
No.
Now, if I was level 3,
Yeah, you may, like, 14, like, when you're having to make a save, it breaks it, so you would have actually succeeded there.
no, Uther's DC
It would be
at
a
level
15
4
at
is
level
15.
4.
Oh, at 4. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you would have failed.
Yeah, I said that's why I said I failed it.
Corden and Uthar,
Barely.
I have cleared up the ownership of your characters. You can feel free to take them back.
Yeet!
Yeet.
And you can also both feel free to advance to 4th
To
level.
level up.
Where is he? I don't know how to bring it up.
PC,
In the game already.
like click PC and scroll to the very bottom.
Okay. There he is. And he still has inspiration. I forgot about that.
He does, yes.
Gotta touch the butt.
We end tonight's session with the 5 of you and Indrith all sat around the table in,
Am I drinking beer again? Alcohol?
oh, there's plenty of ale tonight.
Yes!
All on Indrith's tab. As the 5 of you and Indrith all sit around the table at the Helmet High Sun, well, I should say the 6 of you, as Broldendar would be there as well. The ale would never stop flowing, the food would never stop coming. You guys would be there for a very large chunk of the nights. That is how we end this week's session. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Tesla, thank you for showing up last minute's notice. I didn't even think about it until the very end. I'm like, you know, I wonder if Tesla's actually awake. I want to try and get him in here for Miranir's goodbye.
Yep. You know, shitty laptop mic. Heyo.
Hey, it works.
I can tell.
Hey, it works.
Better than nothing.
Yep.
Alright, so.
I'll
It's
just
been-
I'll do like an ending, like last message to the party. Why not?
Okay.
As a player. Thanks for playing with me, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
Yeah. I guess see you in other campaigns. See you
Yeah.
in the
And possible one-shots.
and possible
Yes.
one shots. Except I don't like one shots, so probably not.
Yeah,
One-shots are so much
Tesla's
fun,
not a
though.
one-shot fan. He likes the you know, full-length campaigns, build up a story, that kind of stuff. Which this campaign, Princess of the Apocalypse, is starting to turn out to be. It is a very close toss-up for me between this and God's Might for actually which one is taking the lead on being my favorite for a story at the moment. Because the things that have happened in Princess of the Apocalypse have just been fucking insane.
Now you say he doesn't like one shots, but with all the natural 20s you've been rolling on him, I would beg to differ.
I was gonna. Okay, Tesla, you are good. Like Tesla, you need to go back and check out this VOD, by the way, because it's been nothing
Oh
but
my
natural
God.
ones and natural 20s all night from both sides.
Yup.
This VOD. Okay. I'll glance through it.
It has been nothing
Hey,
but
you know
natural
what? You
ones
know
and
what,
natural
Clay?
20s all night.
You know what? At least it wasn't me.
Yep.
I didn't land I don't think I ever landed a single natural 20 against them though. It was just nothing but natural ones from me. But then they got like 2 natural ones, or no, it was like 3 natural ones for every natural 20 they got.
I also got a ring of fire resistance. And another ring is sold for at least 600 gold, so I'm happy.
You know, it's
Yeah, but did you get a banana farm?
No! I got... You know I've been getting those more often. Don't even.
it has been a hell of a campaign so far. But I'll wrap this up the same way I do with all of my campaigns. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. And for some of you, this will be the last shout out that you do. And for some of you, I mean, for one of you. From the top, Flame, tell them who you are,
Damn
what you
it.
do, and where to find you.
Well, I'm Blue Flame Flareon. I play, fudge, I forgot my character's name already. Karina, the Drow Elf Blood Hunter. You can also check me out on Twitch under the same name, Blue Flame Flareon. I've been playing a lot of Bloons Tower Defense 6 as of recently. That's pretty much it.
Next up, it's your final
God damn
one.
it!
It's your final one for this one, Tesla.
I have been Mirnir, the Minotaur, Tesla Air Comet, and you can find me in the other two campaigns, in God's Might, aka Best Campaign, and Tyranny of Dragons, the Not I Want to Die edition, the other one. But I guess that's it. Been a good run. See you, assholes.
I've loved having you. I've loved having you
Bye.
here, man. Common, tell them who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Hello, my name is Common, and I play Saiera, and she is a Dragon Mart sorcerer sage. Elf, sorry. And I don't stream, so.
Newy.
Hello, my name's Nui. I used to play Chud Studley. I play Corden Shortshire in Princess of the Apocalypse. Yeah, that's all I got for now. Next.
Your Twitch is socks with 2 X's, right?
Just one X.
Just 1 X?
I lost my socks.
Go give that man a
With an
follow,
X.
even though he doesn't stream.
Yeah.
Thy drink of life.
Yes, hello.
Tell him who you are,
Oh,
what you do.
You want him to tell me? Yeah, I'm the drink of life. I also play Dante in God's Might. Debatable for best campaign.
No, it isn't.
God damn it, Tesla.
And I guess you can find me on Twitch, The Drink of Life with a Zero, and Twitter. What would that would technically be my name, wouldn't it? Yes, it would be my name. At 1DMU001.
Okay. And Varin.
I am Varin. I play Uther now. Used to be Bolo, but he was just a meme. I currently play a variety of games right now. I'm doing Dark Souls, I'm doing a challenge run, and I also play Atlas. But I don't stream right now, but plans in the future. You can find me at Captain Varin at Twitch. And that's it.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I typically like to keep my sessions within 3 to 4 hours, and you know, we went an extra 30 minutes because we dicked around and talked for 30 minutes in the beginning, so it works out.
Always do.
Always do. And for my players, if you have my stream open right now,
I do not.
I always have it open. Aha!
I do.
oh, this one's for you guys.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
Ah, God, that's actually pretty good.
Wait, I haven't peaked his audio this stream. That's bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
God.
have you turned hella far down.
Hello.
It's funny, when you laugh, you actually still manage to peak it.
Ah!
Oh gosh.
You didn't peak it there. Surprisingly, somehow you didn't peak it there.
Ah!
Anyway,
God.
thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight and joining us for Princess of the Apocalypse, Elemental Evil. Please remember that we do have other campaigns that we are playing. However, with my new job, those campaigns are kind of on a...
Up in the air.
yeah, they're kind of up in the air. as far as my schedule goes, I have mentioned that Saturdays are fine.
Are for the boys. Oh.
Saturdays are fine. So, you can expect us to be back here next week, same time, 11 p.m. Eastern, for Prince of the Apocalypse Elemental Evil. 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live over on twitch.tv/Abby with 2 Y's, ABBYY, for Tyranny of Dragons I Want to Die edition. And this coming Tuesday, March the... wait a second. Music's a little loud. It's very fitting. It's very fitting, but it's a little loud. This coming Tuesday, which is March the 26th, we will be live at 10 p.m. Eastern for God's Might for the next episode of that. That's
second best campaign.
That's one of my favorites at the moment. That is also my homebrew campaign, so if you would like to hang out...
You meant the best campaign.
If you would like to hang out and try to theory craft on that campaign, you are more than welcome to. I would love to read people's theories on where that campaign is going, how it is going to advance further, so that I can just sort of chuckle behind the screen without revealing anything at how wrong all of you are. Tyranny of Dragons... The Chosen, which is the other Tyranny of Dragons campaign that Tesla mentioned briefly earlier, that campaign is on a hiatus at the moment because my work schedule falls on the same day that the campaign is on. I am currently working with the players to figure out a different day when possible, or until I have my permanent work schedule, as my first week is for training and will not be my permanent schedule. Now, with that also said, I just want to go ahead and mention it since I actually have a decent amount of my players here all in one channel. With my work schedule, I will get my work schedule 3 weeks in advance, so I'll know what my schedule is for 3 weeks at a time. What that tells me is that I'm not going to have consistent, like, same days off. So what that means is that campaigns will probably bounce around on days based on what my days off are, or if we can start earlier in the day, we can do it on the same days depending on the campaign. For now, and I've talked with my hiring manager, we are going to try to consistently keep at least one day on the weekend off. I'm going to consistently try to keep that day being Saturday. So Prince of the Apocalypse should be fine. Tyranny of Dragons I Want to Die edition is obviously fine because that runs at 2 p.m. Eastern. I am going to talk with him about trying to get Tuesdays off because I would just personally like to be able to have one day in the week off and one day on the weekend off. That way during the week, you know, I have a day that I can go out and do things that I need to do, which would fall in line and work out with doing God's Might on Tuesday so that that campaign doesn't need to change because that's 7 people and that's going to be a clusterfuck.
Hey, clusterfucks.
But for now, we'll be live next Tuesday for God's Might. We'll be live next Saturday for Tyranny of Dragons, I Want to Die, and Prince of the Apocalypse. Sure, go ahead and shoot.
Krinko's Way.
Krinko's Way is... I'm still going to be doing it. However, I am in the process of looking for other players for it because I had... The majority of the group, I'm no longer DMing for them or associating as far as D&D is concerned with them due to some issues that the players and I had on things. I'm not going to go into it. It's all very personal. Either way, that's where that lies right now. If you are one of my current active players and you are interested in doing a one-shot that is D&D, but it is Magic the Gathering themed.
Well, time for me to brush up on Magic.
Hit me up, let me know. I'll get you added to the group for it, and as soon as I have 4 to 5 people for Krinko's Way, I'll work on an actual time and date that we'll be doing that one shot. That is a one
I'm
shot,
the
so
star streaming magic.
that'll be taken care of and done in one sitting. It will range from 3 to 5 hours. So we could be there for 3 hours. We could be there for 5. I mean, hell, honestly, we could probably be there for a little bit longer, depending on how much you guys go, or how slow versus quickly you go. I believe the one shot can range anywhere from like 3 to 6 hours, but it averages at around 4 to 5.
Oh, that sounds normal.
Or we can get into a 6-hour combat like last one.
Yeah, there's also that. Yeah, there's also that. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us tonight. This music is.
Well,
I love Fable music.
Magic.
I love Fable music. That's all
Yes,
I'm gonna say.
I know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you guys for joining
Now-
us. I'm gonna go ahead and you got another question?
Oh yeah, it can be off stream though.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, it could be off stream.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get us all wrapped up here. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for hanging out tonight. And we will see you on Tuesday for God's Mites. Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Love you all.